Boy, would you look at that subscription. This man/woman may or may not have used Twitch Prime or the means of money to purchase this for our channel. Thank you for supporting us. It is a glorious Monday. the June of 23rd here at Level Up for Charity, and I hope that you are having a beautiful day in your neck of the woods. A good morning, a good evening, and a good afternoon to all of you wonderful, beautiful people here in the chat. We have a big day ahead of us. Some of those big day itinerary items include the discussion of a new big-time event dropping live here at Level Up for Charity. And we're going to be bringing the security of a lifetime as we will be convicting quite a lot of people here today. That's going to be the goal. So, with that in mind, gamers, welcome. It is a pleasure to be here once again with all of you wonderful, beautiful people here. And I got to tell you, there's a lot of excitement to be had. Music Man.
Objection. What are we objecting
to these nuts. It's gonna be a banger of a time here tonight. Let me just make sure my camera looks good. I think I should be clear, and we are ready to go. Gamers, I hope that you're excited. Hope that you're having a great day so far. We gotta pause this music. As much as our new banger exclamation point playlist has been, we're gonna have to probably bring in some Ace Attorney backdrop music in a second. But before we get to that, I got something here I just want to go ahead and announce formally. Guys, here's what I want to say. This year has been tough. There has been a lot of, let's just put it, stuff that has been happening that has truly impacted many of you in our community. Something that I am very proud of is that the Level Up for Charity community has and will always be a very supportive and encouraging LGBTQIA plus community. And I just would like to say, before I even get into our announcement stuff, fuck every person that is trying to take shit away from you. Fuck every person that is continuing to oppose on your rights, to continue to oppose on your given ability to exist and to discover what truly makes you happy in your lifetime. And fuck everybody else that is not willing to have that conversation and continue to be as closed-minded as they have been, because unequivocally speaking, it is unbelievable how much that this has happened at such a volumetric size this year alone. So I just want to say, before I even talk about what we have coming up here and what we've got cooking for our charity event this year, to any of you who are experiencing any form of stress or anxiety or turmoil in family and homes and with friends, with anybody, your partner, whoever that it may be, just know that you hopefully have a very supportive community here at Level Up for Charity. And I can say for a fact that we are here for you. We are thankful for you being here. And to anybody that tries to deter that in any capacity, I am not afraid to fucking use a banhammer. I am not afraid to curse your sorry ass out if you're going to chew out my friends. And frankly speaking, I don't give a shit if you're not willing to have that conversation. That's where I've been at this year. I haven't talked about it a lot on stream. I don't intend to try to bring it up as common as I do, but I will say this. In a time that we have had this year so far, that's what led to us building up to this charity event, which now I can proudly say is going to benefit something that I think is very important at this time and of this fatality to support. So with that in mind, I like to say, if the music will load, the next charity event for Level Up for Charity is happening next week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Loud and Proud with the LUFC crowd, a weekend-long charity event that will be supporting an incredible organization called Trans Lifeline. I, more than anything else, am very, very excited for the fact that we get to support such an awesome organization, arguably one of the best organizations for transgender people in general out there today. And just from me personally, and the fact that we have many here in the community that are working with us here at Level Up for Charity, that are transgender, this means a lot to us to have that chance to be here. So, thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this community. If you are not a fan of us doing support in this level, I don't care. We're here to support you guys. We're here to support the LGBTQ community. We are here to support many of you amazing folks that have given us your time, your effort, your monetary contributions to whatever that we've been in. But this is going to be awesome. To get into this super quickly, because I know we've got people ready to duke it out in Guilty as Sock. Let's talk about what's going to be happening that weekend, shall we? The weekend-long event does not mean that we will be streaming 72 hours straight, but we will have extended, limited edition streams that are going to be happening during that timetable. Each stream will probably run as low as 4, as high as 8 hours in content, and might be a lot of fun and adventure for it. So I think, personally, I'm pretty goddamn pumped about it. First off, on Friday, June 27th, I'm going to kick us off here. I'm going to have a specialized 2 parts to this adventure. Number 1, we are bringing back crowd control. And we're bringing back crowd control in the only game that we know how to do it, and that's Celeste, baby! The platforming nightmare, the saboteurs, yourselves. See if you can take me down as I will continue to flip cartridges and flip tables as you see if you can beat me at my game for monetary contribution and the ability to see if we can truly get through it together. We are locked in. We are loaded. I'm practicing. We are gonna dominate. None of you can stop me, and I hope that you can. Bring those dollars, bring those coins, be ready to go. But then, in that intense excitement and happiness that we're gonna be experiencing with Celeste, after we've gone through a couple of hours, we're going to take a transition into a game called Unpacking, a game focused on really just unpacking your life and literally unpacking your room. There's a lot of deep meaning behind the LGBTQ community with this game, I've been told. Never played it before, first time experience for me. So I'm really excited to see what that's going to bring out for us. And I'm really excited to see what's going to come up there. So I'm pumped about that. On Saturday, coming up, June 28th. And I should really say it's this coming weekend that this is happening, not next weekend. Dylan the Dude is going to be bringing us in for the video game of Tell Me Why. If you haven't heard of it before, it's representative of a choice-tailored game, like we've done here on some of the streams in the past, followed by a set of what were twin sisters, but one of them had transitioned to a boy. And it is really exciting to see the whole storyline that happens with them. They believe that they have superpowers amongst each other. They try to learn about what truly happened to their mother on the night of all the catastrophe that had happened and put him in jail and everything else. And it's going to be a cool story. I'm excited for Dylan to play it. I personally played it. I loved it to death, and I think it's going to be a good one for that. And lastly, we go to Sunday. And that's going to have a bit of an adventure. First off, Dude or Dare makes its legendary return with a game show of unlike any other, in which that we will be benefiting the LGBTQ community during that time and catering it to that specialized theme. Dylan's got a lot of great stuff cooking for that, and I'm pretty goddamn excited about it. And finally, I have to share one last really exciting piece to that. And to do that, I think we're going to make a quick song switch just to get to that hype bear. It'll get there eventually. All right. Starting tomorrow, June 24th, the Minecraft server will officially launch a new creative world. And in that new creative world, you will have a chance to design a sculpture that basically signifies what the LGBTQ community and experience that you have in its life means to you. You could make a pride flag. You could represent your community flag behind it. You could represent a art piece signifying two people in love, or many people in love, for all that I know. Obviously stream friendly. But whatever that you are comfortable with, you will have basically from tomorrow until Sunday, which will be our final event on Sunday, to then go through and judge each of your contributions onto the server and check out what amazing creations that you have brought to us. We are excited to see what you bring. It will be available all week on the server. If you have any issues connecting, please contact me immediately and I will address them as fast as I can. And otherwise, it's going to be pretty goddamn awesome. So I'm excited to see what will come up for that. So once again, to recap, Friday, it's going to be your boy Jordan B in Crowd Control Celeste and playing on packing to wind things down. Dylan will main event with Tell Me Why on Saturday, and on Sunday, all of us will be banding back together and joining to have Dude or Dare, maybe with the community as well, and a chance to check out your awesome Minecraft Pride-themed sculptures. Everybody is welcome to join. It is not barred to subscribers or regulars or whomever. It is everybody is permitted. All the information is available in our Discord, !Discord, or discord.levelupfc.org if you just want to go right to the site now. I think that's it. Announcement is done. The gamers seem to be ready to go. We have ourselves a guilty verdict to deliver. I'm excited about it, y'all. We'll be dropping the announcement. Let me finish this up, drafting that. And then we will get underway with our guilty as suck. Our goal is to raise $1,500 as the extension, but $1,000. Any and all donations will help toward that cause. We will post all the incentives and everything else coming up for it here soon. I'll save that for an additional experience. And I think it's going to be a great time. All right. That's a lot of dog bags. I was gonna say, I don't think we have to buy dog bags ever again. You can poop as much as you want to now. Congratulations. Holy crap. Pete. All right. Just so that you don't hear me just click-clacking away, let's hop into the channel and say hey to our fellow jurors.
It was like morning. Like people were starting to wake up and get ready. And you know, Jordan. Oh, hey, Jordan.
That's all I have to respond to that.
Oh, hey, Jordan. I'm drinking the last of the balls that we shared.
Congratulations! I'm so glad that we got to enjoy our
drink.
We got to enjoy our balls together.
Testicles.
Yeah.
Happy Pride Month, Jordan.
Dylan and I drink each other's balls. What can I say? That's a heck of a sentence, by the way.
That was a noise, Acorn.
Also,
that was slurping.
Jesus Christ. I'm just finishing up really quickly with the announcement on Discord because I didn't have a chance to write that. But Dylan, before we get into tonight's shenanigans, I figure if you want to say or expand on anything with regards to the announcement, we talked about the schedule, we talked about the date. I didn't cover the incentives if you wanted to do that really quickly.
Let me pull them up because
no, you're fine. I'm throwing you on a whim, so it's all good. But to everybody else, while Dylan is doing that, I like to just say, Acorns, I'm going to sue you for defamation.
For what?
I don't know, for calling me stupid.
I didn't call you. When did I call you stupid?
I don't know.
Yesterday.
I don't know. There's a witness. Frank said that you'd said it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, Jordan, when Acorns joined in here, Frank thought he was you, so congratulations. You have, you and Acorns are, can appear as one another.
Jesus, we go to...
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
What does that say about your hairline, Jordan?
Yikes. I'm going to sue you for defamation. Don't talk about my hairline.
Jordan, did you upload the deck with the new version that I gave you?
We're talking about, is it the new? Okay, yep.
It's the one I just did.
All right.
You upload it? Did you do it yet?
I haven't uploaded it yet, so that's fine. Oh my god.
Oh my god, what is that?
What the fuck?
What is going on? Ah!
Jordan, what do you do?
I didn't do anything.
What was that?
I got called a slur by a scam artist today.
Nice.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month.
No, here's a funny story.
Not that
I have a funny story about that.
Response, Jordan, it was just nice.
I have a funny story about Pride Month. So yesterday at the Cubs game,
yeah.
Me, Jordan, and our buddy Fish Sticks were all on the end of the row. And this larger gentleman, who's about maybe the same size as both me and Jordan, was sliding by. He's like, "I'm so sorry, no homo to Fish Sticks." He said, "I'm so sorry, no homo to me." And I was just like, "Sort of homo?" As he walked by. But then he went up to Jordan and he said, "I'm so sorry, homo." And I'm like,
No. He said, "I'm sorry, full homo. I love that retro jersey you're wearing." And I was like, "Hell yeah, dude."
I was like, "Wait a second, I'm the queer one here."
I was gonna say, I'd like to just say, I don't know if that's I think it's a compliment, the fact that that worked the way that it did for me. So I'm proud.
Jordan, I had stream muted. Did you go over milestones and incentive, or neither?
Not yet. Nope. So the floor is all yours if you want to cover them while I finish up the typing.
Well, while Jordan's typing, everybody, let me tell you about the incentives and milestones for our event this weekend. So, our first milestone at $250, Jordan B will get his makeup done on stream. He will be dolled up to be the prettiest that he is can possibly be for $250.
He'll be serving that word I've been desperately asked not to say on stream.
Proud of you.
For $500 if we get there. We have been thinking about it. We've talked about it a little bit internally, and we are going to try to make it happen if we make $500. The Mario Party League Alumni One-Off Tournament. Going to test the waters a little bit to see what we can do to get some more Mario Party tournaments going. That will be at the $500 mark. $750. This is one that we have talked about a little bit before as well. Moy, the Music Man, and It's Jordan B. They argue like brothers. They love each other. They hate each other. They compete. Well,
like brothers.
Like brothers. Together, they, with their combined Pokemon knowledge, will have to endure and go through a soul link together.
Now,
Jordan,
finish it.
That's the intention, but I don't know if they can.
We'll see how productive we end up being.
Or less agitating than us playing Chain together.
See, Frank, here's the thing. You and I are talented at games like that. Ooh. Jordan and music kind of aren't, so...
Okay, first off, all I need, leaf type, rock type, and soil type. I'm ready to kick ass and kick bubblegum.
Soil type? Bro, you're about to soil your pants with that game knowledge.
Dang.
I was gonna make the joke if you weren't.
All right, for $1,000 though, speaking of Music Man will get a Pride-themed tattoo if we raise $1,000.
Hey.
And for $1,500, our stretch goal, Frank will get a Pride-themed tattoo.
Yeah.
Agreed to this.
Well, of course you did.
Well,
You told us
you're
about
in
that
now,
the other
Frank.
Here
day.
and now, we announced it.
Excuse me.
And what other incentives? There actually is a song comp related thing in here for a regular incentive. So let's go over the regular
For
incentive here.
$5,000, we will lock Jordan B in a cage, and we will force him to name 5,000 women,
Bet.
and he will not be let out until he does.
Bet.
Didn't it take Jordan like 53 minutes to name women that one time and he still had to cheat?
Hey, could be worse.
Yeah.
I could have named only 70 women and given up in an entire stream, Music Man.
Look, between the two of you, if you have to name all of your Soul Link encounters after women, you guys are never finishing. You guys couldn't come up with enough women.
Jesus Christ.
What
Anyway.
my record for that,
My
by the way? I can't
Pokemon
remember.
That's a
Y
lot of
team
names you have
was
to
all named
memorize.
after rappers.
It really is. Anyway, incentives for $5. We have two options during the events. $5 will allow you to ask us an FMK. You can give us 3 characters, and we will have to talk about which one we want to marry, which one we want to unalive in Minecraft, and which one we want to...
Sex up in Minecraft.
Yeah, there we go. the
That
S-
didn't censor it at all.
the SUMK. Yeah, okay. Or for $5, the other option is that everyone who's on stream at that time will have to throw out a queer headcanon. Say, I think this character is queer, or this couple is queer, and explain their thing. So that's $5. Fun ones to do.
I'll
$20.
I'll throw out a free headcanon just to give you an example. I think the Fall Guy Bean is considered pansexual. If you look at how much he grabs other people during events and how much he just wants to slide in all the wetness, I think that they would be into it.
Here's the problem, Jordan. Do you know how tall a Fall Guy is?
I mean, hey.
Like 2 Franks.
Jesus.
Yes.
That's pretty tall.
Jesus Christ.
They're very tall. I feel like getting with a Fall Guy would actually be a logistical hurdle.
Not for me, it'd just be a Tuesday.
I feel like I'd fall in love.
Anyway, speaking of falling in love, we have 3 more incentives here. For $20, Jordan will do hot sauce chosen by the wheel. If you want to see Jordan suffer, that is the way to do it.
So we're clear. We have like Carolina Reaper, we have habanero, we have jalapeno. Everything that we had from the charity event back in August last year, we still
I
have.
Worse, I can send you.
Oh no, thank you. I'm good. Nope, I'm good. Thank you for that offer.
It wouldn't be here by this weekend, unfortunately, most likely.
Ah, damn, yeah. It took a month to get to me.
Now,
Jesus.
the song comp adjacent thing, and this is not really different from the song comp, but it is a little bit of a thing you can do. So we have paid options during each month for the song comp, and we really want to raise money for a great cause for Pride this year for Trans Lifeline. So for a $25 donation, you can get a paid song competition token, which can be used during any event to in place of your paid thing. So if you want to give money to a good organization, you go back and forth thinking, do I want to do a paid song comp thing? This is a great way to do it, and then hold on to it until you want to use it. And your money that you donate, that $25, will go to Trans Lifeline to our drive this weekend.
Thank you, Dylan.
And hold on, there's one more.
Yes.
Because there are 2 things that can earn you things in these incentives, that $25 one for the paid song competition token. And for every $10 donation, you will earn an entry into our Pride-themed game giveaway raffle. We will be raffling off several Pride-related and themed games. Free games, well, games that you are entering a raffle for, but up to we haven't decided on how many exactly, but we do have a bunch in mind. Into your Pride themed giveaway raffle, $10 donation will earn you an entry into that. If you want to support Trans Lifeline and the LGBTQIA plus community, and you want a chance of walking away with a game, that is how you do it.
Hell fucking yeah. So, anyway, it's been a hell of a ride this year. The LUFC, loud and proud with the LUFC crowd, is going to be a banger of an event. We hope that you're excited about it. Get us a 1,500 so that we can make Frank get a Pride-themed tattoo that the community chooses for us. Thank you, Frank, for contributing your body for $1,500, by the way.
Trap, stamp.
I would love that. All right. I'm getting the lobby ready right now. We'll get hopping in. Thank you, everybody, for joining, by the way. All of you guys in this call know what the fuck this game is. But for those that don't know, long story short, take anybody to court for any reason, however fitting that you feel, and the judge or jury or Twitch chat jury will make the decision on whether that they're innocent or guilty. We'll probably start with the judge on a few of them, followed by the what? Oh, I have Sadie again. Good grief.
Hey guys,
Sadie's being dumb.
Guys, I'm trying to join Jordan's thing, but it's not letting me in. If you look in the streaming chat, I'm trying to join Jordan's thing. It's just not letting me in.
Fanboy who's cart?
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ.
I was really hoping that you'd shout that with Taryn right there.
She's close enough. We'll find out later if
Whoa!
she actually heard it. Okay.
All right, just as a reminder, when you get into the lobby, you should deafen yourself on Discord because the game has proximity chat,
Oh shit, hold on.
which is why I can hear two Jordans.
I will have to make sure my correct microphone is set up for the in-game.
Hey Jordan, do you have it private? Because I just found it being a public lobby.
Yeah, because I just definitely set it as a public by accident.
Yeah, you might want to change that.
Nah, it's good now.
Oh, okay, I see it.
All right.
I have joined Jordan's lobby, I think.
All right, I'm going to keep this code hidden for a second so that... by the way, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney courtroom music's going to be playing in the background, so just know it's for a good reason.
Well, you might want to turn up the game music then if you haven't already.
You might want to turn up this dick.
I am going to come over there and take a dump on your step.
Oh, hey Jordan, how cool did you stay yesterday during your Cubs game?
No, we didn't.
You didn't.
We, Acorn's almost passed out. Let's just put it at that.
I legitimately almost had a trip.
Yeah, it was fun. We were mostly hydrated, but yeah.
Got that hot and heavy, huh?
Dude, no. Here's the thing. So when we left the game, we hopped on the red line, and apparently the red line train that we had chosen that day was one of the non-upgraded ones where it had no AC, and the fact that every Chicagoan and Cubs fan in the car had to lift the windows from the wall so that we had airflow. And as we kept moving, it just didn't work. And at some points, you would hear doors closing and people wouldn't get on. And I'm like, I wanted to scream to them, get on the fucking car or I'm going to come over there and fucking gouge your eyes out because I am sweating so much. When we finally got within the loop near Union Station where the Amtrak train takes off from, I was like, I had pulsing headaches. I was like, I need to get to a Walgreens and get Gatorade. And then we got to a restaurant and I put like glasses, like ice cold glasses of water on my head just to warm me down. It was that bad.
Yeah, it was a bit of a struggle. I'm not gonna lie to you.
10 out of 10 wouldn't do it again.
Okay.
All right, I'm going into the game chat.
Should
Hi.
be.
Hello, can people hear me?
Hi.
I can hear you.
Cool.
Okay.
Don't forget to swap to the right deck, by the way, Jordan.
Yeah, I'm on the right deck
Yeah,
here. think we
It's the updated one,
should
right?
be good.
It's the updated
Switch
one.
Over. Yes, it's the updated one.
Very good.
Yep. So we should be good.
Did you set Twitch chat to be our jurors?
Not yet. No.
Jordan, your page doesn't match my page in the slightest
What do you mean?
on the stream, or is it just really delayed?
Hang
on.
No, there's like no delay.
I don't know what
Yeah,
would
I
be
don't-
different. We're
I
on
don't
lights,
see
camera,
myself.
trial.
On the street on what I'm seeing, it says I'm the judge, but I'm not the judge.
That is
I'm the
odd.
judge again.
It's no.
You are the
Rumpton
judge
is
now.
the Judge for me. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I'm looking at like the stream, and it says Frog's the bailiff.
Hello.
Yeah, it does not tell
Hello.
me that.
Might
Yeah,
be
we
a
are
capture
live.
thing. I'll fix
I think it's a
that.
capture thing. I don't think the thing's updating on OBS. You
Try
might need
it.
to put the game in like windowed mode.
It looks like we're good. I think we got it now.
Okay, there we go. Okay, it's fixed now.
Yeah, I think it was just capture method. That's cool. All right, yeah, we're fine. It looks like we're back to normal.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think we're
sound
good.
Great.
Wait,
Sound hot.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
So-
I appreciate that, sir.
To everybody here who has never been a part of a court case before, just to basically reiterate what we were talking about in a DMs among each other, we basically will have like a quote-unquote format that's like a normal jury or a court structure. So when we start out, each round, prosecutor is going to come up with their reason. So like if it's Acorns, it'd be like, you know, blinding half of the Cubs fans because, you know, he took off his hat or something. And we'll present opening statements with prosecution, then defense. And then basically we go through our list of evidence, call our witnesses. Dylan, you basically call breaking news when you think it's important. And
All right.
Yeah, you just write whatever the hell you want.
yeah, and then Froggy, you keep the peace, man. You keep the peace and don't let us fuck around. I don't know. Or let us. I don't know. It's your court, bailiff.
Froggy got
I
the
will
hard
bring
job
in
to
the
be real.
giant lobsters.
Hell yeah. Frank, can you talk real quick? Someone said you sounded crunchy.
Yeah, Pat did say I sounded crunchy.
Yeah, you sounded loud for a second. Talk one more time.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay.
Someone is echoing Jordan.
Is that me? Let me see. Hold on.
Jordan keeps just
yeah,
face-
I'll
just
keep
talking.
talking. I think it's Frank because
It's
I
Frank.
see his thing going up when I'm talking. Is it just a volume thing, maybe?
It could be.
Well, I know mine just goes up and down for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, it's
but I don't
same
think
here,
there's
yeah.
any audio coming out of it. It's okay. Whatever. It's
see.
fine. It's fine. Well,
long
we're gonna
as-
play the video game. And,
As long as chat thinks it's fine, it's fine.
chat, do you think it's fine?
Now, Rumpton,
Chat, if
I
you don't think it's fine, I'll take a shot right now.
yes, Rumpton, I'm pretty sure that I have to set the Twitch jury. Actually, you have to set the Twitch jury when we get in. Am I right? I think that's what would happen last
No,
time.
Yeah,
you're
whoever's
supposed
hosting.
you
No,
need to
you
go to
do
your
that now.
settings.
Yeah.
You need to go to your account settings, like in the settings section before we even get in here.
Ah, shit.
Jordan.
Well, I mean, hang on. We're not doing this for the first trial, are we?
No, we'll just do ours. Well, we'll
Yeah,
integrate
let's
it later. Let's get
I'm
warm
the
ups
guy,
in.
I'll decide if you're guilty or not
Yep.
guilty, like a good judge.
Yep.
It's really, I'm deciding what the ugly looking person's gonna
Chat,
do.
you can
So-
contribute your opinions though, because that may or may not sway Rumpton. I don't know how much he's gonna listen to you
True.
guys. So
I am gonna be reading chat as long as they're not being like a bunch of anti-Rumptoners.
can we convict Rumpton?
Nope, I'm the judge. I'll find you guilty, Jordan.
Ah, shit. Wait, but I'm the prosecutor. You can't convict me.
I can't
Frank
now.
already.
All right. Frank,
Okay.
I'm waiting on you to start.
Let's do this. And also, there's no time limit. That's good to mention as well.
All right, let's
Can
go.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear
I
you.
can hear you.
As long as you can hear me, I can hear you.
Hello.
Okay, hold on.
Well, this is a new
Oh, holy cow.
board.
All right. Court is.
Oh, damn it.
Judges,
Can I hear anybody?
the
hi.
prosecutor Jordan can. Prosecutor Jordan can hear us. He cannot speak until after he, you know, like decides what this 4 sap is on trial for.
Yes. Hold on. I'm going to get a mug shot because I think that's important. You don't have to do mug shots, by the way.
What's the dog doing?
I will be
Don't
done in
look at the
just a
dog.
second.
I'm looking at the dog.
Don't look at the dog.
Oh, fine. I won't look at the dog. I'm looking at the dog. Oh, see.
That's what I thought.
Everyone seems to be looking.
All right.
Freedom of speech.
Wow, I
Freedom
can
of
stun
speech.
people.
Is this
This just
Judge,
in.
can I
Joe
look at
just
the
smacking
dog?
people with his gavel. What's happening with the dog? What is
Can I look at the
doggy
dog?
here? Hi, doggy.
Yeah.
Anyone can pet the dog. What the hell is
Hell
happening
yeah.
on this stream? I can see what Jordan's doing.
I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it.
Whoa.
Hold on, 1 second.
I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know.
You're gonna see in a second.
Oh my.
No, my mind's drawing a blank because I'm still too tired from yesterday, Acorns.
I probably should.
Hey, how dare you? You can't throw shit at me.
I missed.
I didn't
fine?
throw shit at you. Don't look at me. But now I'm gonna throw it at Frank.
Disorder in the court.
What the? Why do 3 of us have the exact same hairstyle?
I hit Froggo. Cause I think we're all.
Don't hit the bailiff.
Very well done, Bailiff.
I think we're all.
All right.
Johnny
You get a
Bravo
promotion.
I'm ready to present my case finally.
All right.
Wow.
All right, everybody, we are here.
Wait,
To
where did
talk
you
about
get that? How did you
it-
get that photo of
Acorn-
me?
Don't
Orange is-
speak.
Acorns is on trial for canceling too many streams. It appears that the defense is also the
Yep.
Yeah, wait a
defendant.
So we're clear.
Hey,
For
hey,
the
hey,
record,
excuse me, none of you have permission to speak right now. Anyways, opening statement by the prosecution, please.
ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'd like to thank you for your time. There's no jury. Ladies and gentlemen of the Rumpton, thank you for your time today to present this case. For many years, there has been an ever-growing concern in the Twitch landscape, and that concern is that
I'm sorry
This-
to interrupt you also. Make sure you don't present any evidence.
I won't.
Yet.
It's opening statement time. I got you.
All right. Okay.
We are here to prove without a shadow of a doubt that Acorns has canceled too many streams because of a skill issue and not because of his hardware failing. I will be able to prove without a shadow of a reasonable doubt that this Acorns over there, the one with the thumb, he has continually canceled streams because he didn't want to hang out with his friends, and we will have witnesses to prove that and evidence to prove it. That is my opening statement, Judge.
Excellent. Thank you for your time. Defense, your opening statement, please.
I'd like to recuse myself from the case.
You'd like to
Um,
excuse yourself from the
Like,
case?
recuse.
Not Prosecutor
Recuse.
Jordan. Not Prosecutor Jordan for a second. Just for the record, I'm intending to prosecute the people as us and Acorns. You basically will be defending yourself in a way, if that makes sense.
That's a conflict of interest. So I
For-
don't-
If that makes sense. Point.
okay, fine.
Anyway.
I see how it is.
yeah,
I see how it is. All right.
Denied.
all right.
Your opening statement, please.
She's, gays, theys. This man to my right here is a victim of Murphy's Law. And I'm here to show you that today. That it's not a skill issue. It is fully bad luck. That's it. Look up.
All right, excellent. Thank you. All right. The prosecution may present any evidence or it may call a witness.
What the fuck?
No swearing in my courtroom.
Oh, sorry, Judge. I was just trying to figure out because some of this information is new for me.
You?
It's okay.
The court record was updated.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, journalist. Okay.
Stop looking at me.
I
Frank.
would like to start out.
I was looking at.
I'd like to. Oh wait,
This is abuse.
wait, it was my turn.
Oh, he's a chicken now.
Why can't
Man,
I?
what happened to him?
Why can't I choose my evidence here? Is there something? Judge, you gave me permission, right?
What? Oh, right?
Ah, thank
Yeah?
you. Okay, I was wondering why I couldn't click on it. All right,
Okay, can you do it now?
I can. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So, my first piece of evidence is that I would like to present the reason that I am correct. And that very simply is this. Meowth, that's right. Because Meowth says that's right, I believe that that's correct. That Acorns has always dodged his streams and not broken them due to not hardware but user error. For my second piece of evidence, I would also like to add in here this, well, frankly, this wild card. And this wild card is a perfectly functioning computer that Acorns allegedly tampered with so that he wouldn't have to worry about streaming that night.
All right. Would you like to present any more evidence, or
I have one more thing.
All right.
I have some soap because his ass is dirty, Your Honor. That's
All right,
not particularly evidence. It's just
No
dirty.
swearing.
oh,
Hey, whoa! No swearing. That's right. Thank you very
sorry,
much. Bailey.
Your Honor. Maybe this. Oh,
Breaking news!
Oh,
Read all about it.
Dancing lobsters dead following opening statement.
My God. This is a tragedy.
Oh my goodness! Everyone, please, a moment of silence. All right, thank you. I can hear typing over there. Hey, whoa, Bailiff! He just threw a paper at me.
All right, back to the chicken with you.
All right.
wait, Your Honor. On that note, I have more evidence to present regarding the dead lobsters.
Okay, you may present.
I'd like to present this fishing rod, which gives me +5 to fishing skill checks. And I believe
right,
it was used by the defendant over there to murder those said lobsters. Will he stop, Your Honor? He must be put away for at least 85 years.
There we go.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much. Defense, you may present some evidence as well. Go ahead.
Lord. I present my first piece of evidence. Cheese, gays, and days of the jury. Do you all have a die out? Just take a die out real quick for me.
What's a die
A
out?
D20. You got one.
Oh, a die. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
D20, please.
All right.
Let me know when you're ready. Just go ahead and roll it.
Okay. I got a 17.
Roll it again.
What? Why?
Just roll again.
I'm not following your logic. I'll roll it one more
Roll
time.
it again.
Okay, I got a 6 this time.
I read D20. That's my first piece of evidence.
My dice wasn't rigged, though.
Again, let me finish. Again, going up with my theory of Murphy's Law. Sometimes you sit down and shit just kind of goes south. Okay? Things go south and it just doesn't work. Hence the D20.
Ha.
Okay? just, yeah.
Is that it?
Let him-
Is it just
let him
a
sleep.
rigged D20? Is that all?
No,
That's
I've
all
got
you
more.
got for me?
I've got more. All right. Thus, with this rigged D20, I give you footprints. My D20s aren't rigged. Okay? They're good. I'm good with them. It's a pretty D20 actually. It's bi themed, so happy Pride. You know, can't be homophobic during Pride, right? Am I right, jury? Pat, am I right? Lastly, a bathroom break. Sometimes I get up the bathroom, and those footprints are
All
near
right,
my computer.
3-minute recess.
Wait, what?
Everyone, we get a 3-minute recess. Everyone can go take a bathroom break.
No, that wasn't an actual bathroom break. That was.
You lied?
No, I was presenting that as evidence.
It said on the card, 3-minute required bathroom break.
Oh, well. That's not what I didn't see that
That's
part of the
fine.
card.
That's fine. I will remember this as the judge, but we will go ahead and we will continue.
Judge
Okay,
Rumpton will remember this.
Clearly.
All right, you're done talking. All right, Jordan, you can bring up your witness.
Your Honor, I'd like to call my witness to the stand.
Hello.
All right.
Well, you gotta. There we go.
All right. Can you please state your name and occupation for the court?
All right. I am Nima 74. I am a state licensed samurai for the state of New York.
Sir, it says over here that you're a stressed intern.
Well, that's like a side gig.
Okay, carry on.
So, I look at.
Sorry, someone asked me to bash you.
Look, I'm not a liar. I'm just a moonlighter. I defend the honor of the Emperor of the state of New York. But also, I defend the honor of the court.
All right, prosecution, you want to talk to this guy?
Yes, I was gonna say I'd like to ask my questions, Your Honor.
Yes.
All right. Stress Inter. Can you restate your name for the record?
I am Nima 74.
All right. Nima 74. Where were you on the night of January 6th, 2020?
Okay,
Wait.
okay.
Hey, whoa.
I am a witness.
Strike that from the
I didn't
record.
hear any objections on this
Journalist,
side.
strike that from the record. Strike that from the record.
The journalist
Where
isn't the typographer.
The record.
where were you?
I am not the
Please
typographer.
treat the journalist
Where-
with respect over here.
Well, yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Nima 74, can you state where you were 2 weeks ago on Monday?
I was on a plane.
Did that plane have Wi-Fi service?
It did.
And during that same time, why were you on a plane on that day?
Because I was coming back from my sacred duties.
Prosecution, is this going anywhere?
Yes, it is, Your Honor. I'm getting there. What are those sacred duties that you're doing?
It was playing Tetris.
Understand. And now I understand that you are known to watch up to 2 to 3 streams daily when you get home from your stressful job. Is that correct?
That is very true. Sometimes upwards of 5.
How often would you say you tune in to Acorns' stream?
I would say not enough because he just doesn't stream enough.
And why do you think that he doesn't stream enough?
That's interesting.
I'm gonna request that you stick to facts here. That seems like a subjective opinion as opposed to an objective.
I mean, the defendant
opinion
didn't.
So
Yeah,
I will
objection,
say,
Your Honor,
I
is
am-
relevant to the case.
I am subscribed to the announcements feed on the Acorns Nut House Discord channel. And I found something deeply disturbing, and I think we are part of a bigger plot.
Now,
If I'd like to present what I've seen, I have seen this man say, I have not been able to stream this week because of my new job. That's right, I am employed. But I promise you, I will come to stream this week. However,
Objection, irrelevant to the case. Come on.
It's very
However,
relevant.
no,
Having
the
a job
question-
means
no,
you
the
can't stream
question-
as much, but also that's what's proving it, Your Honor, is that his claim, the defendant over there, his claim is that it's a hardware error when it's clearly a user error because of this said job.
All right, shut up for a second. Yeah, so all this has shown me as the judge is that he hasn't been streaming, but this has not shown me anything about hardware issues or user error issues, just that Acorns hasn't been streaming. So what's going on? Like, I want you to testify here about what you know about Acorns hardware issues and or user error issues, okay?
I have been in many camaraderies with Acorns, part of his streams, part of the stream we're on right now. Sorry, Fourth Wall. I'll pay for the damages later.
There's no fourth wall here. Carry on.
I only count 3.
It's actually circular.
What I'll notice is he hasn't streamed very much this month, and he said, usually I do a Pride event. And this year he is not. What I
Has done a Pride event?
What I think is going on here is that Acorns has gone unwoke.
Your Honor, I have no further questions for the prosecution or for the witness.
All right. Defense, you may cross-examine the witness. Yeah, you need to stop smoking, dude. Like,
I can't help it. Listen,
Farting
this
in the
court
courtroom.
allows smoking. I can't help it.
I never said that.
Oh, that is
All right,
fully.
hurry up and cross-examine this witness. And shut up.
Nima,
Yes.
when was the last time you were in chat?
When was the last time I was in chat? In your stream?
In my defendant's stream.
I'm more of a lurker.
Okay. All right. When was the last
Just
time
to
you were
clarify, lurking still means you're in the chat.
That's correct.
Probably sometime last 3 weeks.
The last 3 weeks, huh? All right. Before that.
Month and a half. Tune in every couple weeks.
Okay. Okay. What gets you to come to chat?
If there is a game that I find to be enticing.
So it's not whether my defendant is live or not.
Not every time, no. Now,
What is a stream that you watch on the regular?
Uwo's Lab.
Is that the guy that does like the
I've seen
crazy,
enough.
like,
I hate that
experiments?
streamer. All right, this witness is out of here.
Wait. I noticed one more thing because I went through the records on the announcements channel. And you were posting, but you were not streaming on January 6th, 2021.
Okay, all right. Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay.
Taking you
This
away.
witness is clearly unhelpful.
Extra,
Back to your
extra.
chair you go. Breaking
Read all
news!
about it.
Oh boy.
Oh my God!
Whoa,
Jordan
whoa,
Bates
whoa,
is
whoa.
killing lobsters.
Your Honor, that is not relevant to this case, as it is very clear that this is about lack of streaming and user error, not about lobster murders.
Hang on a second here, pal. I'm the guy in charge, and I say I love lobsters, okay? So, unless you're cooking these lobsters for me, like, then we're gonna have a problem. Are you making me a lobster dinner?
I mean, if you convict the defendant.
All right, that's great. All right, so let's get the witness going for the defendant's side. Please state your name and occupation for the court, please.
My name is Johan Robinson Johansson.
All right, Johan Robinson Johansson. All right. How do you know the defendant?
I saw him one time while I was working my side hustle at a Chuck E. Cheese.
What is with all these witnesses and side hustles?
Listen, in this economy, Your Honor.
Do you know what this economy is like? I know you're a judge, but
Witnessing
God.
doesn't pay the bills.
Hey, this guy just insulted me. All right, prosecution, you can talk to the witness or something.
Okay. I mean, if this is the defense's witness, wouldn't they want to, go first?
That's not how it works. You get to go first because I'm telling you to go first.
Okay, sounds good, Your Honor. All right. Hello, fellow witness. You claim to be a great mailwoman. Do you work for the United States Postal Service, for Amazon, UPS? Who is your employer?
How
I'm under
relevant is this to the
under
case?
NDA.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there, Your Honor.
I'm
What
under
does
a
getting there mean?
non-disclosure
It
agreement.
means that let me get a couple questions in, and I got this.
Can I
I
confirm
do
this
mail.
NDA with your employer?
Okay, so you claim to do mail. Have you ever delivered to one Acorns pictured over there with the thumbs up right there, little smile? Have you ever delivered mail to that person over there?
Only to his wife.
Interesting. I'm not sure that that's a good thing or not. So I'm going to still ask my question anyway. Did
Hang on a second. I need to test something. Can you present evidence now while talking to the witness?
Yes, I can.
Great. This is relevant. I want to make sure that you can present all of your, because we still got some evidence, right?
That's true. And with that, I would like to present that said mail that you delivered to the defendant's wife, Bearskin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Please elaborate why this was delivered and how it was delivered.
Well, she had ordered it, and honestly, I think it
No further questions.
This witness is excused, Your Honor.
All right, defense, you can cross-examine the witness.
Well, what was your name again, mailwoman?
Johan Robinson Johansson.
Mrs. Robinson.
I can confirm that's
Jesus
Bailiff.
loves you more than you know.
The prosecutor's throwing things at me.
That's subjective. Go ahead.
Ah!
So, where do you typically deliver to?
Sorry,
Objection already covered. Asked and answered.
I delivered to
I'm
your
gonna
your
sustain
client's
that,
wife.
actually.
Okay, well. Yo, I got nothing.
Bro, you have evidence, don't you?
Nothing?
Well, go ahead. Come on, present some stuff.
Wait. Okay, I got one. Come on. Johan. What?
Yes.
What is your knowledge of gaming?
I play a little Meat and Fuck Kingdom, but that's really it.
Can we?
Objection, Your Honor.
strike-
Curiosity to know where that game came from.
Your Honor, strike that from the record because that is lewd as hell.
Excuse me, I'm the one who tells people to strike things from the record. A journalist, you're also the
Yes.
typographer now. I want you to strike the last 10 sentences from the record
Strike
that was
the
not
last
spoken
10
by
sentences
me.
By the record.
Can you stop throwing paper
by
airplanes in
Runkin.
my fucking courtroom?
Can you stop throwing
Shut
fucking
up!
airplanes?
You shut up! You
Ow.
shut up!
Ow.
And you
Ow.
shut up! All right, you may
Ow, I
continue.
was typing.
So you have some
say.
knowledge of gaming, then? Is what I'm making an assumption on.
I have knowledge of one gaming.
Anyways, are you aware of the platform Steam?
Yes.
Okay. So you aware that there are games from Steam that are from older platforms, say from at least the 2000s. 2000.
Wow, that's like ancient. I'm
Okay, thank you very much.
I'm not even born from the 2000s.
Okay, that's great. Anyways, I can't present evidence, Your Honor. Thank you. I present to you evidence of the game Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Oh, hell yeah!
Now,
Objection, Your Honor. Irrelevance.
Shut up, Jordan! You don't get to talk for this. Go ahead.
while a phenomenal game,
Just in case, bailiff, can you silence the prosecution for me?
thank you.
You got
While a
it.
phenomenal game, and it's a tier Sonic game, it is a game that I've had struggled to stream because of compatibility issues.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Software. I know, it's awful. My last time I streamed it back in, I want to say 2022, 2023, I had to finish it out with cutscenes because of software issues. Not hardware, software. So, having said that, have you ever delivered anything to me above a Radeon 6600 XT?
I delivered about 9 RTX 5090s to
Okay.
your wife.
Wait a minute. Hang on
To my
a fucking second here. Shut the fuck up, everybody, including myself. Bailiff, can you smack me for a second? Because I did a
I
swear.
cannot, Your Honor.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'll smack myself. How the fuck do you know what you're delivering if you're just the mailman?
Male woman!
Oh, I'm so sorry. If you're the mail woman, how do you know what you're delivering?
It's kind of hard not to miss it with the big old RTX 5090 branding on the box.
Why are you just delivering the straight box to them?
Look,
Isn't it going in a
Honor,
different
Your
box?
Honor, objection. It's Pride Month. That's not a straight box.
Anyways, can you please tell me?
thank you, Your Honor.
Can you tell me how you know what's in the box? It's just a box, right? There shouldn't be any labeling on the box.
So, there's two things here. First of all, since the release of the movie 7, we're kind of not allowed to not know what's in the box.
9 is a better movie.
That
Go
is
on.
fair, Your Honor. And second of all, look, the economy's been rough. Budget cuts at Redacted have forced us to not go and package our goods before we actually ship them. So, they just land on people's porches with their big old expensive branding on the front. It's caused a massive rise in porch thefts.
All right. So, any other remarks you want to make to this witness before I send them home and probably send them a tax payment or something?
The defense rests.
All right. Great.
All right.
You can leave.
Your
all right.
Honor, I'd like to move on to
Uh,
closing statements.
1 second here. There's some evidence you haven't presented yet. Over here, the defense. If you don't give me one more piece of evidence, I'm going to find in favor of the prosecution.
All right. Well then, Tokyo Bitterling, huh?
Tokyo Bitterling, huh?
Objection, Your Honor. Ambiguous.
That is a fish, actually. It's
Your
not
Honor.
ambiguous at all. How is this Tokyo? What the? Why is the witness talking?
This a direct
Defense.
counter.
Shut up. Anyways, defense, how does this Tokyo Bitterling relate to the client, or your client?
It's fishy. Hardware just be doing stuff, man. Like, and software.
Are you implying there's a
clearly not his
fish
issue.
inside of Acorn's computer case?
Listen, we, you know, as we do as defendants, we go and inspect the client's home and whatnot, and just look at stuff, and we're like, I'm like, homie, why you got a fish in there? And it was a Tokyo Bitterling, and I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. Did you put that there? He's like, nah. And then I saw a cat walk away. So.
All right, let's get to closing remarks. Prosecution.
Extra, read all
Oh,
about it.
Sherbert.
Sherbert.
Sonic Adventure 2 is the best game ever. Rumpton smells good. Defense.
Defense
base.
base.
Your Honor.
Thank you. My reading skills have gotten
Your
worse
Honor,
over the
I'd like
years.
to sue the journalist.
You
Oh,
can't sue right now. Give me a closing statement.
all right. We have heard many compelling facts here today, most of which benefit my side in the fact that we have a rigged D20 that supposedly did nothing for the defense. I will say I had
Keep going.
Meowth that was right. The evidence wild card, which basically meant that he's totally guilty. I used soap and didn't drop it. I found the fishing rod to catch that Tokyo Bitterling, and the bear skin that was apparently delivered to Acorns' wife all lead to
Jesus Christ.
the simple
All right.
nature that
so
Acorns clearly has presented as user issue instead of hardware issue and should be tried to the fullest extent of the law, Your Honor. And with that, the prosecution rests its case.
All right, defense. Closing remarks, please.
Now, I may be just a simple sock from a city down south, but my client here is fully not responsible for his computer issues. One, as I stated before, Murphy's Law, that's tied to the D20. We also have games that don't frickin' work. Your Honor, can you ask the prosecution to not let off stinky bombs? And I know, listen, Your Honor, I heard rumors of what he ate yesterday. There was two giant burgers. All right? And it's still carrying over. So thank you for silencing. As we had stated, talking to the mail person, not delivering any good hardware. The hardware is still not the issue. This all ties back to Sonic Adventure 2, a game that is not that intense. You could stream it on a Atari 2600, quite frankly, but not be able to do anything with it. I rest my case.
You make some
Shut your
compelling
bitch ass
cases. All right. I'd like to quickly hear from Twitch
No
chat.
swearing.
I'd like to get Twitch chat's opinion real fast. Do you guys think Acorns is having hardware issues or user error issues based off the evidence you've heard today? I'm about to give my judgment here.
Your Honor, you look great in that robe, by the way.
Click, click, click.
Your
Well,
Honor,
Don't worry, Pat. I agree. Because Sonic Adventure 2 is the best game out there.
That's no relevance to the
and
case.
Acorns couldn't do it. Shut up. I'm going to declare Acorns not guilty, but you will have to do a little bit of community service.
I'll take it.
wait, they would be guilty then. It just would be as good. What the fuck?
No. He's doing community service for me specifically.
Jesus Christ.
Corruption.
All right, what did it say? Walked out triumphant, ready to celebrate, popped a champagne bottle, but the cork flew straight into a mirror's eye. Forced to wear an eye patch for 6 months, accidentally sparked a pirate fashion trend among politicians. Nice job, Acorns.
Thanks.
All right.
Appreciate that.
I think it's play again, and then we should be able to choose the roles.
Frank was stunned 102 times.
I was stunned 90? Oh my god. Yeah, you win.
Your Honor, I was well behaved. I was only stunned 7.
Yeah, that's
Let's
right.
see.
Holy shit, being the judge is so fucking funny.
It is.
It's
Hang on.
You gotta change the map, by the way.
Will do.
Now, Jordan, I have to ask you: are you like raw recording this, or is it just?
No,
like,
I was. This isn't a raw record yet. I forgot to do that in all transparency. But I'll have
the Twitch jury in
but
here now.
it is streamed on YouTube as well. So if you guys ever want to go back and look, we can.
Yeah, so Jordan's gonna have to.
I was gonna say, why don't we give it like 1 or 2 more? That way we can kind of rotate it a little bit. Then Twitch can get involved.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit.
All right.
Oh, I gotta be the judge for this one.
Would you like to be the bailiff or the journalist?
Be journalist.
Interesting. All right.
Interesting.
Wait.
What?
I feel okay. Here's the thing. I don't have that many pieces of beef for specifically Dylan.
Oh,
This prosecutor,
if you're okay with it, then I'll do prosecution.
judge, or defense, I feel like any other ordering of this would be perfect.
Hang on. I could also be. I have a perfect thing to take against Dylan, if you'll let me.
Wait, why does it have to be me? I thought I was just the attorney. I didn't know I had to be my own. Is that how this works? Just everyone's always their own defense?
No, generally you're supposed to accuse whatever random guy is to your left.
I was gonna say,
Jordan, but it's funny to just make that person you anyway.
You know that's fair.
that was kind of where my head was at. I was like, you can accuse that person if you'd like to. Otherwise, like, you can make up someone if you wanted. But I just found it funnier because I could come up with cases that would be entertaining. All right, are we ready? If so, the Nutman needs to hit yes. All right. Prosecutor, what is the nature of the crime against our defense? And also bonus points if you have a funny photo you want to use. Prosecution Rumpton, check the DMs for a good Oh, okay.
Your Honor.
Damn.
Level Upper Charities accused of failing to uphold most of their LUFC incentives.
Oh, Your Honor, wait, I'm the Honor. I'd like to throw out this case. I'd like to throw out this case. I'm just kidding. Anyway, proceed with your opening statements, Rumpton.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the court, I'm here today to show you that LUFC has been negligent in upholding most of their incentives and milestones from their charity streams, typically their fundraisers. Important note is, yes, these are all going towards great causes. However, Twitch chat has been robbed of incredible things, which we will discuss later on in the trial.
Frank, you can pet the dog.
That is all, Your Honor.
All right. Defense, it is your opening statement.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I am defending my client here, LUFC, for these grossly negligent accusations being thrown at us by Prosecutor Rumpton over there. I would like to say that Prosecutor Rumpton over there is in fact twisting the context of what we do and may be able to be countersued in this exact same trial. My defendant is guilty of some crimes. However, this is not one of them.
Should we take that statement as an admission of guilt of something else?
It was intended as a countersuit. We're gonna have to smack you, bailiff. Get your shit together. Pet the dog. There we go. I think I got you. Oh shit! Breaking news already. Oh God! I didn't realize the journalist is presenting evidence to us here. Jesus Christ! Shut the fuck up, journalist! I swear to fucking God.
Bullshit.
All right, present your evidence. Oops, my bad. I didn't mean to hit you. Your go.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, ladies and gentlemen of the court, I have found that in many scenarios with organizations, there's been times where people have taken money that is not intended for purposes and have spent it on other items that they should not have. For example, I'm going to present you with a very questionable piece of evidence that will make you consider LUFC as a whole, as apparently they have taken the personal fundraiser funds that, you know, they earn from their own fundraiser, which is supposed to be money going to them, and they used it on buying a Gardevoir life-sized plush.
No. That's
Your
not
Honor,
true.
Objection, Your Honor.
No, you can't. You can't object to me. I object to you, bitch. In this courtroom, you can swear.
I'm gonna need permission to present more.
Oh, right. Yep.
More energy here.
Is that the
thank you.
journalist self-censoring
Thank
himself?
you. That's what they do. Good
That's
FCC
called
regulations, defendant.
That is integrity. I agree.
Fart.
I will also say,
Watch your mouth.
while I am very, very, very proud of them for using some of this money for this vegetarian meal plan paper, because I think they're all trying to get a little bit healthier over at LUFC, that is still money going towards the wrong place, Your Honor, not heading towards the incentives that were promised. I would actually, if it's all the same with you, Your Honor, I'd like to call my first and only witness.
Very well. I almost just passed my judgment. Don't mind me.
Objection, Your Honor. I have not had my opportunity to respond to these outrageous
Yes.
bits of evidence.
Yes, sorry, I was distracted by the journalist being kind of a bitch over there and my bailiff not doing his job. So, defense, you may present your counter evidence.
All right.
Anytime.
Am I allowed to? Do I have... It's still blacked out for me.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you, Your Honor. So, the prosecution has claimed that we have utilized our and by our, I mean my clients, of course. I'm talking from the perspective of a man defending this intactful and tangible organization. Has claimed that we spent our fundraising money, in fact, on a life-size Gardevoir plush. Your Honor, look at my look at my client here. You may see many things that he has. You may see that he does not, in fact, have a life-size Gardevoir plush. If you look at the evidence, you'll see that he has...
Whoa, wait, this is not better. Wait a second, this is not better.
Now,
Sir, I believe that is highly illegal to have in a courtroom.
Objection, Your Honor. It's illegal nationally, but this courtroom is being held in a state where it is legal.
Yeah, but it's still illegal to have in a courtroom.
My courtroom allows doobies. All right, anyway, bring him back as a chicken.
Oh, wait, I just helped the defense. No.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, prosecution. Now shut up. Back to the defense for evidence.
I mean, if I may continue. Now. Oh.
Whoa! Bailiff, he's a chicken for the rest of the round. Bailiff, make him the biggest chicken you can make him. Don't pet the dog. I will make this jury...
Your Honor, are you saying he can't pet a dog?
He can pet a dog, especially because it's a good dog. But you gotta set him as a chicken. Good job. Now you can pet the dog as much as you want to. All right, go ahead, defense. Sorry about the interruption.
Now, Your Honor, you might be saying, why does Level Up for Charity not have a Gardevoir plushie, but instead, why do they have weed? Well, I will tell you if I am allowed to present more evidence. If you allow me to present more evidence.
Floor is yours.
Do you know where I found this weed that LUFC has in its possession?
Probably out in the backyard. There's been a couple pesky ones lately out in June.
No, it was stuffed inside the Mario Mania League trophy.
Sorry to interrupt this program. I hope that anybody that has stream open right now, what the fuck is happening to Acorns' jaw? Why is your...
Whoa, I can see that.
Oh, there we go. Now you're back.
He is amazed by the fact that LUFC has weed, and it in fact came from the Mario Mania League trophy. Now, I would like to ask the prosecution, who is in possession of this Monday Mania League trophy?
Prosecution, you gonna answer the question?
That would be Froggy Dojo.
I can tell you it's not the fucking bailiff.
Now tell me.
I think it's a good time to call a witness to the stand.
This may be prosecution. I'll let you rest.
There's your prosecution.
That's the defense's witness.
Well, yeah, because he just called them. That's what you call.
Wait, what?
That's what you call.
What?
It was your witness. You were saying it was a transition. What? Fine.
No. You had said prosecution.
Yes,
witness.
Excellent.
Prosecution's witness.
This is my husband.
That's just to send him to horny.
Witness, please state your name and the fact that you're my husband.
Hello. My name is Carl.
Hi, Carl.
I am the husband of someone in this courtroom.
Interesting, he didn't confirm it was your husband.
Wait
prosecution.
A minute. Hang on a second. It just says spouse. I guess it doesn't mean it's my spouse. Can witness,
Taryn?
can you confirm whose spouse you are in this courtroom?
I would like to plead the Fifth Amendment.
The Fifth Amendment is valid. In this case, I think this does imply criminal action.
Your Honor, I don't. Okay.
Hey, listen. I'm the one up on the fancy giant table right now.
Your Honor, can I present some evidence?
Yes, you can.
All right. Well, first and foremost, Carl.
Yes, it's my name.
Have you ever donated money to LUFC during a fundraiser event?
Can you define donate?
Going on to a link provided by their channel via Twitch stream and sending money via link of whatever the fuck that the website they use.
Oh,
Donate
I
money.
understand now. Can you define link?
A URL that brings you to, is a clickable button that brings you to another URL.
Oh.
That brings you to another URL.
Can you define button?
Jesus.
Have you given money to LUFC?
The answer, yes, I have.
Now, have you ever given money to LUFC in hopes of reaching a specific milestone for them to fulfill?
Yes.
Can you perhaps give me an example of a milestone that they could have fulfilled that they have not fulfilled?
Well, I was really hoping to see it's Jordan B and Dylan the Dude have a wrestling match. I thought,
That's another one for Horny Jail. Sorry.
Thank you.
Good job, Bailiff.
And have they done said incentive?
publicly, no.
You're right, they could have done it privately.
Speculation.
Bailiff, that's my job.
Towards the wedding.
Now,
Stop talking about my wedding.
Carl,
Yes, that's my name.
let me ask you a question. Have you ever been to the Thieves Guild?
Why is it so easy to join?
Which one?
The one in Riften.
No.
Have you been to any
Sorry,
other
say
Thieves
yes.
Guilds?
Yes, it is.
Prosecution, where is this going?
I'm going towards the fact that LUFC was seen at the Thieves Guild racketing a copy of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Oh my god. All right. Well, I'm ready to make my verdict now. Fucking Sonic Adventure 2 made it in here. I'm kidding.
Your Honor, I'd like to say I don't agree with the prosecution on a lot. But, prosecutor, do you like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle?
I love Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. It is arguably the best Sonic 3D game.
All right. Well, I've heard enough. I've heard enough
Your
information.
Your Honor, the prosecution is incorrect. He just said it is arguably the greatest Sonic game. It is not arguable. It is absolutely the best. With empirical evidence.
Okay. Well, I can't declare a mistrial, so what we're gonna do is this. I don't want the prosecution to win, so he's not guilty. How dare he fucking... No, you chose Sonic Adventure 2 in my courtroom, and I will ban you for that. I will hold you in contempt of court next time.
I didn't even get to mention that Carl was LAFC's husband for Pride Month only.
Ah, damn.
And I had the Minecraft trial and more about the weed. I didn't even get to make my.
All right, that's it. George,
It's
we're
not
judge
fucking
anymore.
weed, you piece of shit stoner.
You piece. You piece.
All right. Here,
Please.
I'm gonna back out and go get Twitch integrated so that
Enable
we can get
the
our
thing,
jury
yeah.
in now.
Alright.
That way we don't have any rigged judges. I don't know how that would have happened. Hang on 1 second, chat, while I fix. Hang on, this is a different browser, so hopefully this fixes. Oh, good. Good. Hosting now.
to lead into the storyline that I wanted to with the Acorns one as witness, because the idea was that the whole being the male woman thing was a front.
You can join. You can join his lobby now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
Did you put the code in?
Just throwing it in
Yeah,
there right
like
now.
the whole male woman thing was
You
gonna
can
be a
just right-click
front,
and look at
that like
I'm gonna take one
she
of
was
the
delivering so many
other
packages
roles
to Acorn's
Yeah.
this time.
wife,
Like I don't want to. I don't.
because
I won't
he's
take one of the 3
streaming
main
so
roles
much,
just so I can let
that she's lonely and needs some.
I can let some other people do it.
companionship.
Frank, we're ready to get into the game.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Probably
I know.
Frank and Froggy should be
So
prosecution defense.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
like to. Can you? By the way, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
I would like to be the judge. I will allow storylines to play out.
Wait, no.
You wanna be the defense, Frank?
You know what? Sure.
Okay.
You want to be witness or journalist, Jordan?
I'll be the witness.
Okay.
Why not?
I'll try journalist.
I need to figure out a case.
All right. So, by the way, I want to ask this before we go in because I'm an idiot. How do you emote? What's the key?
press
One
E?
through 0.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or press
Or E brings up the wheel.
Or E.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So just for future, let's try to get all the
parts
full
of it,
trial going on.
Hey, you mentioned Sonic Adventure 2. You should have known what that does to my courtroom.
All you could have done is been like, shut the fuck up, and then
Both your defense and prosecutor were on the side
Dylan
of
was
the
gonna
team
call me
goated.
sexy, Jordan.
I was. And the sad clown.
What the fuck just
The
happened?
sad clown couldn't live up to it.
Jesus.
Listen, Jordan,
I didn't mean to press the button. I'm sorry.
you really let me down here, Jordan.
I'm
I mean, hey,
sorry.
my record as a defense attorney is at least still, based.
Yeah, see, we can have two jurors.
Is Twitch jury enabled? Oh, wait, Jordan.
Twitch
we're on
is
default
enabled.
Cards right now.
What?
Oh yeah, switch to LAFC cards.
Yeah, that's fine. But like,
Oh,
we
yeah,
have
yeah,
additional
yeah.
jurors. That's all I'm saying.
Man, we still haven't gotten my favorite piece of evidence yet.
All right. Are we ready to go?
Let's see.
I am.
Wait, hold on, Frank.
Yes.
I'm gonna DM you a clarifying question.
Okay.
See, this is the proper legal response that people are supposed to have. Prosecutors and defense working together to figure out who is guilty.
I don't know if I want to do that. I'll ask it to you anyways.
Oh, and also, Frog, you should check the DM, the chat for a picture.
I saw.
Okay, just making sure.
Jesus, having that in large image format is scary.
Okay,
Let me take a look
maybe
at
I will
this.
do it.
Jordan, I just want to know, where did you grab that photo of me? Was that from
Does
Facebook?
crowd control work with this game?
Yeah, I 100% just grabbed one that was like public public enough. I wasn't gonna grab something else.
That's fine. it's so I took that photo like at like a founders event where like we had a client that was taking photos.
Yeah.
Which was my alma mater.
Right on, right on. All right.
It's
Good
funny.
luck.
Emotes.
Ow. Ow.
There we go. Okay. All rise for the trial of.
Your Honor, I'm being abused already.
Santa Claus. You deserve it.
What the fuck?
There you are. Okay. There we go. All right. I wanted to get in on the fun. Prosecution, you may present your case. Why is he a chicken? Bailiff, stop bending reality. Okay,
My
you can bend
bad.
okay,
My
you can
bad,
bend
G.
reality a
My
little. You
bad.
can do it one more time. You can do it one more time.
One more time? All right.
Stop.
Tres, dos, uno.
I feel offended.
So what's everyone getting for lunch?
Popeyes.
Bonchon, chicken.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Hello?
Ah, yes. Prosecution.
Fuck.
May you accuse. This is for the case of the people of LUFC and the world versus Nima 74. Prosecution, you may continue. What is your claim?
Hello? My name is Froggy Dojo, D-O-J-O. My claim is that Nima74 is a fake Tetris gamer. He does not believe in T-spins. He does not believe in center or left wells. He plays by the book. And honestly, what's more fake than that?
Oof.
That's for not believing in T-spins. I'm just saying that right now.
In this trial, I will prove Nima74 has never passed the kill screen, has never won a Tetris 99 Invictus tourney, and has never done a back-to-back-to-back-to-back two-back double T-spin.
All right. The prosecution has stated its case. Defense? How do you...
So, I will say that I, as a humble attorney, am allergic to bull honky. And I'm flaring up. Because you see, I grabbed this from my client just a few short seconds ago.
Oh.
Why can't I can't do evidence?
It's opening statements.
Well, this is opening statements. Defense.
Okay. Well, my client has several achievements under his belt, including many Tetris 99 victories, over 30 max outs, including one streamed live to over 100 people, and he can T-spin on your ass any day.
Ah.
Sorry, this witness is gassy.
No.
Thank you,
That's
Your
why I put him in
Honor.
cuffs.
All right. We have heard the opening statements. Prosecution. Hold on, let me scroll here. You may present your initial argument. Oh, sorry, hold on. Wait, no, not that one. Wait, why is it not letting me? What? Do I have to, like, hit a different button?
No, you scroll to the messages, the one that looks like a text box, and then you hit the red button.
Oh, the red button. Okay.
There you go.
That one. Right there.
Bring the
That one.
witness. There we go.
Thank you, Your Honor. My first piece of evidence was discovered in Discovery as evidence is discovered. When we searched, but they weren't, the home and residence of one Nima74, we found where he practices his Tetris skills, and may I just say I was disgusted as a fan of Tetris. We found a Nintendo 64 controller. Who plays Tetris with a Nintendo 64 controller? Your Honor, and Twitch chat of the jury. Not me. Not you. Not this journalist. Not the bailiff. Neither the dog. Only someone who does not respect the art and the gameplay of one Tetrimos. Our next piece of evidence was a very simple doctor's note, maybe forged. We honestly can't tell.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Breaking
whoa.
news.
Whoa!
What?
Holy shit. How did we get access to that?
Your Honor, I object.
Overruled. You may
Thank you, Your
continue
Honor.
prosecution with this damning evidence that you're presenting. Please.
Thank you.
Continue.
So first we have a Nintendo 64 controller, which proves, you know, something seems amiss in this practice studio of Tetris. Next we have a forged doctor's note, a clear sign that someone fakes things, whether that's a doctor's note, love, or playing Tetris. Our third piece of evidence, a fake urine sample. More fake, first of all. Second of all, where did you get this pee, Nima74? He can't answer.
Nima 74, we do take doping allegations in the Classic Tetris Championship seriously. I hope
If
you
I
have an
were a
explanation
speculating
for this.
man, I would
Sir,
say
are
this
you
does
on
not
drugs?
involve drugs
Yeah,
at
you
all,
didn't tell
just
me
a
if you
urine
were on
fetish.
drugs.
But I am not speculating.
Are you high right now? Are you? You aren't? But you
and
were high
if you
yesterday?
may, Your Honor, I would like
Okay.
to call my witness.
Alright, but first, despite how guilty this defense looks right now, it is only fair to give them a rebuttal. Do you have anything to say before we call in the witness? Any statements to make, Mr. Attorney?
I will say that breaking news, bull honky. You see, that is not a proper T-spin setup, Your Honor.
I don't hear you sneezing over there.
Hmm.
You're allergic.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm flaring up at your bull honky.
Well, you know, I will allow you to clear your own charges here once we hear from the witness.
Witness, please state your name, age, and occupation.
Hold on. I got it. There we go. Hi. My name is Sadie, and
Oh my god, did that dog just talk?
and I'm a dog.
Oh, he talked again!
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me,
I'm
sir.
a talking dog.
Yes.
It's just like the talking
Ah,
cat.
I talked again! Sorry, what are you saying?
Your Honor,
Somebody called
Yes.
PETA.
in what world could you ever find a dog knowing anything about Tetris?
Hey, I know everything about reverse
How
T-spins and
about you let me
T-spins.
question
and
my
T-spins.
witness, huh?
God
Journalist,
damn, I said
I'm not gonna stun you, but you're on thin ice.
Yes, sir.
Just say the word and I'll chicken them.
That's your discretion. Anyway,
Ah,
talking dog.
bless.
Continue.
There wasn't a question. Why is it my
talked
turn?
again! Okay,
I
prosecution, you
asked
may
for
ask
name,
your question.
age, and occupation. You
Ah.
give him one.
My name is Sadie. I'm a dog, and I really just hang out with it's Jordan B in his house while he works from home.
All right. Now, a Sati was it? Have you ever met Nima74?
Unfortunately, yes, and I've confirmed that when I stand up, I'm taller than Nima74.
Have you
Oh
ever
my god,
seen,
it talks and is tall. Oh my god.
Have you ever seen Nima74 playing Tetris?
Yes, I have. That's pretty much all that Nima74 plays.
Now, what controller was Nima74 using while playing Tetris?
I believe that they were correct, and he was using an N64 controller, according to that article.
An N64 controller, Your Honor.
Speculation, they use the words I believe.
That's true. That is true. Make your claims more factual.
I'd like to amend my statement with they did use an N64 controller.
An N64 controller, Your Honor.
Unbelievable!
While watching one Nima74 playing Tetris, have you ever seen Nima74 do a T-spin in the video game?
Last I saw, I think that Nima
Not
74.
you think, please.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Thank
snap.
Breaking news.
you. Oh my god.
Fuck. That is
Fuck, I
a
think
real
they
artist
beat you,
interpretation.
That was impeccable work.
I think they actually fucking beat you. I'm sorry. That no lawyering can get you
Game
past
over.
that one.
Jesus Christ.
All right, back to the question.
Yes.
This is the most damning evidence.
When watching Nima 74 in Jordan's office space, it was very clear that they did not know how to do a proper T-spin. See, the goal is that you're supposed to rotate it 3 times and not 2 times. And even as a dog, I would know that information.
Thank you, Sadie.
Speculation.
'Cause
What
I've-
does a dog know about playing Tetris?
Ooh,
I've
that's a
never
good point.
heard of a dog playing Tetris.
If you will allow me, Mr. Attorney, if that is your real name, I am getting there. Now, Sadie, have you always been able to talk?
This is a newfounded ability started approximately 2 minutes ago.
All right. Now, I would like to present a piece of evidence to the court. While discovering Nima's place of discovery... May I present the evidence, please?
Oh, sorry, did that not do it?
Thank you. It was already there. We found a contraption, unlike one we had ever seen. We had found the Brain Drain 8000.
Holy shit.
Holy.
And
I
there
mean,
is
Mark.
reason
What the fuck, dude?
to believe that Sadie was perhaps a beneficiary of the Brain Drain 8000 that was found in Nima 74's residence.
Now, prosecution. Who would you say his brain was drained?
We have not found this person, but we're on the lookout. We have a search party. We have a watch party. We have a party party.
Bailiff, keep us up to date on all 3 parties.
Just,
All right.
just not the Diddy
So,
party.
This now, if Sadie were the beneficiary of the Brain Drain 8000, one could believe that has given them the knowledge of Tetris, perhaps, if I may. Sadie, do you believe Nima 74 could have been using the Brain Drain 8000 for their own game when it comes to Tetris?
I don't just think it. Sorry. I know.
God,
I know that he used it. I know that he used. Okay. I get it. I get it. Dogs farts are pretty bad, but like my point is,
Honestly,
I know that
one
they
does
were
smell better
using.
than Jordan's.
They were basically using a Rumble controller for than anything else, Froggy. It's like,
Alright.
you know that Rumble pack you put on the N64? That's what
Yeah.
that man right over there, Nima 74, positioned at 4 foot 8 inches, exactly used.
All right. I have one last piece of evidence. Sadie, I would like to give you a big McThankies from McSpankies. I
Two
rest.
Jimmy Neutron references.
Defense. Before I allow you to go, before I allow you to proceed, I have a question for the witness myself. Why is he a chicken?
Because
The dog.
because the
Because
bailiff.
he's so scared of my rebuttal.
Now, Sadie, I ask you this.
Yes.
Why were you a chicken?
It's an after effect of the brain drain.
Oh my god, it's talking again! All right, you may proceed, defense.
So,
There you go.
first of all, I would like to present the first piece of evidence. And of course, that being...
Oh,
shit.
snap.
Breaking news! Court finally.
Wow.
Well,
Oh my God.
technically, Frank is not speaking. His attorney
that's
is
true.
speaking on his behalf. Frank, meanwhile, is relegated to evidence.
Oh.
That's evidence now. Sorry, client. You've been demoted.
I mean, he's small enough to fit into a folder. I get it.
Oh my God, that dog
Can we duck the dog, please?
No, he's a dog. You can't.
I'm a
duck him.
witness. What the fuck, Richard?
Ah, I'm talking again.
Thank you,
There
Your
we go.
Honor.
How dare
So-
they? How dare they?
I
Good
will
job,
say, the dog is clearly 2020 Classic Tetris World Champion, dog playing Tetris, and he is attempting to slander my client's good name.
I
Is
don't.
this true?
Objection?
Is this true witness? Is this
No
true
one knows who that
prosecution?
is.
Yeah, that is true. I don't know.
That's
who that
true. There's an anonymous identity.
You talk too much.
Is. He did.
And so,
Bailiff, I will
I
piss
will
on your
say-
shoe.
as
That's
a
a threat?
dog,
That's an actionable
Oh.
threat.
That's a
as
threat.
a dog, is it not true that he would assume any video game controller to be an N64 controller because everything he sees is gray?
Objection.
Ooh.
The Nintendo Entertainment System and Super Nintendo Entertainment System controllers are both gray.
No, the Nintendo Entertainment System controller is a slight off-white with a black center.
Objection. No.
Objection sustained. You may proceed.
I'm guilty of that, sir, but that is not a crime.
Well, I think to your question, it was very clear that the controller looked like it had a penis in the middle, because there's the two
Okay.
sides. I'm the fucking witness.
Thank you.
Sir,
You may
continue.
Your
Judge, I
Honor,
feel like I'm
I
same
have
page
been
there.
sexually harassed by the witness.
The witness cannot sexually harass you. He is a chicken.
Well, he was a dog. Anyway,
Oh, he's
This-
a dog again.
so my next piece of evidence is something I happened to see my client very perfectly spinning in briefings, and that is a Tetris T block. He spins it right now, and he sends our witness 4 lines of garbage.
You witness.
is that-
what you say?
Is that a question?
No, it's just a demonstration to refute the first piece of breaking news,
Okay.
which is not a proper T-spin setup. How would that be a spin? You just place it in there.
That's what your mom said.
Wow.
Okay.
Whose mom? My mom or my client's? Who's really on trial here?
Witness, I would like to make sure you continue to not refer to them as the same person. Also, please stop talking. You are a dog. You should not be doing that. You are also now a chicken. And now you're a dog.
I present my third piece of evidence as it will provide a sufficient counteroffensive to the witness's claims. A coconut gun. It fires in spurts. Bam. Bam.
Bam.
Bam.
Bam.
Bam.
It's coming from all
Bam.
sides. Mr. Dog playing Tetris.
Bam.
Don't you fucking fall asleep.
Oh, you're bored by this? You're bored
Prosecution
by this?
is your witness bored by this.
Well,
I rested.
I'll say this much. I know you're hungry, and I know that's why you're acting out and sleeping so much. And it's because your dad, your owner, never came back with the milk or cigarettes, depending on your tragic backstory.
Objection, disparaging the witness.
Also, I'm right here. Like, my owner's right here. My dog dad's right here.
And
did he?
to the
can you show
prosecutor,
this?
to the prosecutor, you say that my client has never faced the kill screen. Well, I say he just did.
Oh, snap.
Oh God!
Are you? I think he just murdered his
Objection.
client.
I said.
Why is this
kill
witness
screen.
still in the stand?
These are
His
great
witness
questions,
is-
journalist.
Look
It's
at
a
how red he is.
cross-examination.
Look at how red he is. He's dead.
So,
He's already dead.
with that, Can I call the second witness to the stand?
You may. Prosecution, do you have any objection to this request from the defense?
Nah.
All right. Get out of here, Sadie. I would like to welcome the one, the only, Santa Claus to the stand.
Oh,
Objection?
oh.
I'm Jewish.
Oh, shit, you're right. This is Santa Claus, C-L-A-W-S. This is legally distinct and not at all related to Christmas. So
The bailiff is starting to get annoying with how often he's using his magic wand, Your Honor.
too bad.
I will
all right, bailiff, do you want to end up on the naughty list?
No. You were.
I
you
will.
Were right, homie.
As Santa Claus, I will refuse to answer questions if I am placed as a chicken one more time.
Legally and non-denominationally respective Santa Claus.
Yep.
Heard.
Okay.
Even the
Defense.
Persians love you.
Defense.
So-
you may continue.
Santa
What?
Claus. I want to ask you, is my client on the naughty list?
Naughty.
Or the night
Jesus
list?
Christ, naughty. I have never in my life had. I don't even check twice when I get over to NEMA 74. I just go, yep, naughty, next one.
Oh, of course. We all know this.
Why would
So,
you call
I
this
must
witness
ask.
to the stand?
Because
Prosecution.
it is a very good line of
I
questioning.
feel so bad for the defense.
My client
I don't.
Fair.
was claimed to have an N64 controller in his possession. Mr. Claus, what was he doing with that N64 controller?
Installing the rumble pack and putting it on his lap.
Leading the witness.
I'm questioning him!
Knock it off.
Objection overruled. This witness could not be led by to water as a horse. He is absolutely well, whatever this is. You may continue, defense.
Yeah, so to reiterate, he puts the rumble pack in and puts it on his lap.
You're damn right he does. That's my boy. And would you say that he actually uses this controller for any sort of gaming purpose?
Well, from what I can gather, it seems as though the rumble pack, maybe some Tetris, but I don't know because there's no physically possible way to connect an N64 controller to an NES. I would know. Our elves have been working on that for centuries.
And furthermore, what was on NEMA 74's Christmas list as late as 2021?
Well, let's be real. It didn't matter because that dude was on such a terrible naughty list. I mean, have you heard half of the things your client has said in calls, into the extent of, are you streaming to one judge, Ratluck 1 up top there?
Your
And,
Honor,
Yes, defense.
are you streaming?
Objection overruled.
But no.
Prosecution, do you have anything you'd like to ask this witness?
Yeah, I would. Mr. Claus, has NEMA 74 ever been on the nice list?
No. When he came out of the womb, I think he said a slur.
And
is
Mr.
my witness.
Claus, which slur was that, just to clarify for the court?
As a member of the Nice faction, I am not at liberty to disclose what that is under the protections of the Santa v. United States, Section 3, Subsection 4, Clause 6, Article 7.
Your Honor, my client has clarified that it is the F slur he had said in jest, as he is a half F slur, as quoted by him.
Sustained. It is Pride Month.
Happy Friday.
Mr. Claus, if Nima 74 has never been on the nice list, would that mean you have never delivered presents to Nima 74?
I dropped coal for quite a few years over to his house, and then I found out that Nima 74 figured out how to use that coal and then sharpen it to use it for sexual purposes. So I just told them to skip this house going forward.
Your Honor, my client says that, yeah, it was hot once I started burning the coal.
Now,
Being prosecution, continue.
now,
Also, no smoke.
if you have never delivered any presents outside of coal, that means you have never delivered Tetris to Nima 74.
That is correct. I have never delivered Tetris to one Nima 74. That one right there.
You have never delivered a controller to Nima 74.
That is correct. I've never delivered a controller to that one Nima 74.
Your Honor, the defense has not proven that Nima 74 owns a controller besides the presented Nintendo 64 controller.
But then how could he have spun the Tetris T-block in question as stated in our evidence?
You're using a Nintendo 64 controller. Or you offended.
We did confirm that
mean-
he does own one. I do see you when you're sleeping and know when you're awake, so I would
That's
know those
very
kinds of
kinky
things.
witness.
Yes, but you did say it was on my lap the entire time.
Well, that doesn't mean that you didn't hold it with your hands.
My client's lap.
Your client could very easily use their hands while a controller was on its lap, touching the thing on its lap.
I would imagine my client's... That's speculation, I'm sorry. I redact my statement.
Overruled. Now, I have one more question for the witness before we go to closing statements. Witness,
Yes.
if you will see, we have our defendant Nima 74 over here on the defense, and you say he is naughty. And you see our prosecutor over here, Mr. Prosecutor Stupid Frog Monster III, Esquire. Tell me, if he is so well behaved, which I do know he is, and Frank is not, why do you never deliver anything to Prosecutor Stupid Frog Monster III, Esquire? Why have you never delivered a gift?
I've chosen to
nary a
plead the
compliment?
fifth.
No, you must answer.
Well, he kind of stated it earlier. He's Jewish, and
Yeah, I never asked.
that's also true. I've never received a letter from one Froggy, Prosecutor Stupid Frog Monster III, Esquire,
Learn
sire.
his name correct.
First off, I know
it again.
everybody's name. Rat Luck 1. I know that you wanted at least 200 Pokemon.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
You just cut off Santa Claus.
What? I didn't hear that. What was that?
Bailiff, get him.
I can't attack the judge, dude.
I refuse to answer under the grounds.
There you go. Good job,
Yeah.
Bailiff. You're earning your paycheck. All right.
I got
Well,
you. I got you, fam.
with that fraud off of the stand,
Proud.
it is time for closing arguments. Defense or prosecution, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Members of the Twitch chat, honor of the judge, I believe I have proven beyond a reasonable doubt that Nima 74, in fact, uses a Nintendo 64 controller to play Tetris. In fact, can't fucking play Tetris. In fact, is a fake ass hoe.
Oh, all right. Defense, what do you have to say about these accusations of being a quote-unquote fake ass hoe?
So, I'll argue with the definition of the word fake in this circumstance. I find that if you got to know my client, it would be apparent that he is very much a real ass hoe in all senses of the word. Furthermore, The prosecutor claims that my client uses an N64 controller to play Tetris, but all that they have proven is that he uses an N64 controller. For what purposes? Mr. Claus could only speculate to. There is a reasonable doubt to what those purposes were, and my thought is those purposes were purely sexual in nature, while he would only use either a Switch controller or an NES controller to conduct
What do you think, chat?
his actual duties. Furthermore, I conclude by saying my client is the realest Tetris gamer that ever lived.
All right. There is some. I asked the prosecution. I asked the defense. There is someone I forgot to ask. Journalist Rumpton,
Hello.
what is your read on the situation?
I mean, if you take a look at the news, that's Frank.
That is Frank. That is yeah.
And
That is
while
Frank.
the first image may not, I talked with the guy who got me the picture. It's not actually where you do a T-spin. He still fucking failed to put the piece in the right spot.
There's no evidence that that is actually my client, sir.
I mean, did you read the
That's
article? Or did you just read the stupid headline? Why does no one ever read the article? They only read the headline.
People
They're
are
not
claim
gonna
that
find
he is
out
an
information
AI.
Order.
about
Order
anything.
in the court.
Damn.
Froggy, good job
I
for,
didn't even say
for
anything.
staying respectfully quiet.
Oh,
Shut up.
Shit again.
Shut up.
Now, Bailiff Acorns, how do you read the behavior of the defendants? What do you think is notable?
I mean-
Shut up.
Frank is a degen gambler.
It's true.
This is true. Yes.
I think he might be. I think he might be Pete Rose in it. Just saying.
Whoa, that's some pretty major accusations.
All right, jurors. Jurors, what do you say? Twitch chat, what do you say?
Sorry.
You got to set the vote out.
Which one is that? Left or right?
Well, no,
It's-
that's you making the
flip it.
decision. You got to flip it.
Yeah.
Allow a lawyer, bring the called witness, deliver your verdict. Yeah, it's only giving me those three.
Did you enable it?
Yeah, it's connected right now.
Did you enable it?
Yeah, it's connected.
Oh, okay.
So
No, there should be like a thing like the top of your screen that like has like the Twitch chat.
I see tab.
No, I don't
yeah.
think you enabled it, Jordan.
I don't think you enabled it either.
I
I
don't
think
think you enabled it for the
That doesn't make sense. It shows jurors mode status connected and on.
Did you set it in the settings?
That's literally where I just got that from.
Yeah, the game room settings, Jordan.
Oh, his personal settings are, but not the game room. That
Yeah.
makes
Let's
sense.
say you have it set to like your channel.
I don't
not
actually
the
know
one
if
opposite
it's
channel.
true or not. I'm just saying.
That might be it.
All right. I guess just we'll do it like this. Chat, press 1 if he's guilty, press 2 if he's innocent.
Yes,
I mean,
chat,
I'm just
we
seeing a
will
whole
do
bunch
that.
of guilties in this chat.
Yeah, you know what? I have to.
Yeah, I
so,
see.
Oh, wait,
Pretty
hang on. One of
guilties.
them is just him being guilty for being a real ass mofo.
so
Oh, wait, that's a lot of guilties right here.
that is a lot of guilties. All right, in this court of law, I declare with the jury the defendant guilty of all charges.
Get fucked.
Wow,
Don't
this
mind
really
if
is the
I
most
do.
frank thing. This is the most frank thing to do.
Tried to yell about conspiracy and prove their innocence. Their only evidence was a fast food napkin covered in ketchup. The jury laughed so hard that one member had a stroke, added unintentional manslaughter to their record. Holy
That's
shit.
fair.
All right. I think we got one more case
being
in
the
us.
prosecutor's easy. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did you guys all lose?
So where am I at for settings then to configure that? Because that's the link rules.
You enabled specifically LFC, right?
Yeah.
All right. Hang on. Guilty.
What's in the settings up on the top?
Oh, hold on. I see it now. Connecting to Twitch allows you to use the Twitch Jurors feature, start a poll in the chat, and lets viewers vote using !G or !NG throughout the trial.
Oh, okay.
This setup must be done before launching the game, and the related options must be enabled by the host.
Oh, okay. I'll go look really quickly then. Twitch juror status is connected and on. Tooltips. Yeah, it's on. All right, putting a new code in for the last one. All right.
Video the other day, so that's all fresh in my mind.
All right.
I love Todd in the Shadows.
I think everybody loves Todd in the Shadows.
I watch him and Rap Critic, and that's it from Channel Us.
Jordan, you didn't accidentally use
Those are two
Firefox,
perfectly
did you?
good
No,
dudes.
no, I've used Chrome.
Okay. Okay.
And my settings show it's connected, so
Well, you have to. I think you have to start a poll in the chat,
yeah.
and then they can vote throughout the entire trial.
Got it. Okay.
All right, we know that. Okay.
All right, I can deafen now. Wait, they were just in here.
No, well, didn't you remake it? Oh, also don't forget to put the cards back.
I just joined, so.
All right. Ah, I see. Okay.
I haven't been this one yet.
Oh, you get to do breaking news. That's cool.
Let's see.
Who else do we need? We need
I'm
Franklin.
missing Frank. Yeah.
Frankleton.
Frank.
Jordan will be the bailiff. That's a very scary idea.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, especially since the fucking judge cowered it out after freaking aggroing me last round.
You were
I
a
wanna
talking
hear about
dog.
it, bitch.
What was I supposed to say?
Not that. It was the fucking fact that every time I speak, it was like, chicken.
Bugger.
Frank, get in the game.
I was peeing.
Oh, well, pee faster.
I did.
Pee faster.
Get in.
It's freaking up here.
Oh my god.
I'm scared.
Gonna change up my outfit. No more cowboy.
Oh god, Acorns became a VTuber.
Oh my god. Hi.
Oh my god.
0 out of 10.
Watch my AI VTuber complete GeoGuessr, guys.
We're in Tokyo.
There we go. All set up.
There
You're
he
in Aruba.
is.
All right, so are we good with this?
You ready
Oh,
to present
left.
your case to Rumpton, Frank, as the last trial of the night?
Yes.
All right.
Better make it good. Jordan, get ready.
I wanted to change my accessories last second.
Jordan.
Breaking news:
Jordan.
fashion crime in progress.
Perfect.
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 All right.
All
Good
right.
doggy.
Prosecutor, defense,
Why was
present
that
your case.
I gotta wait for the prosecution to
Je-
present. the
Jesus
crimes
Christ,
against
Judge.
Yeah.
Judge, get good at your job, nerd.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you're excused. Did you fart or something?
Excuse me? Shut your bitch ass up.
We got a sassy judge over here, huh,
Yeah,
journalist?
Shut your bitch ass up. I thought. I'm sorry, prosecution.
I will file this report later.
I did. Shh. Attorney, prosecution, take your time.
Yeah, he can't talk right now. The game mutes you.
Wait, what?
When you're setting up the case, the game mutes you, so Frank
Oh,
cannot
fair,
talk.
fair. I'm just allowing them to do their thing.
Oh, that emote.
Jordan, your screen.
Oh, it's fine.
Jordan. Jordan.
Oh, why is he?
So Rumpton
What?
is faking his dentistry license. Okay. There's some background.
Is
info
this
that
Drake from Drake and Josh?
I don't know what's going on.
Are you saying I look like Drake from Drake and Josh?
There are worse Drakes to be like.
There are better Drakes to
you
be
might
like,
want to.
though.
No, I don't know if you want to say that one, Dylan.
There are many problematic Drakes out there, including him.
Say Drake.
I'll inform you later.
Okay.
Nah, I know. I saw the
well,
documentary. I know. Where
Lock him up. Lock him up.
What the? Isn't that button? No.
Ah!
Where's the button that lets them talk?
Judge,
I mean, we could just talk.
you scroll. You scroll.
Use the scroll wheel, find the chat box. No, not that one. Not that
I'm
one.
about to say, yeah, no, I
And then
have
you
just
click on
two.
you click on the guy, and then they can present evidence. But anyone can talk whenever they want.
Right.
No, that's not.
No.
That's
That's
sorry.
That's the wrong one. The chat bubble, not the eye. Yeah, that one. Now click the red button.
I have just two.
No.
Red
Not
and
that
blue.
one.
Yeah,
That
red
one,
is
the
guilty
yellow
or
one.
not
Yes,
guilty
that
here?
one. You see it? It's a look at
No,
the
no,
gavel.
no. Listen to me. Listen to me. It's red and blue.
Yeah, click red,
and
then the
then
red.
then the guilty and non-guilty. That's all I have.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the red one allows the right side to present evidence.
Yep.
The blue one allows the left side to.
But you're on the
right.
witness
You're on.
mode
Yeah.
on the
Yep.
hammer.
The red's
Your Honor.
witness.
What
Yellow.
I'm trying to fucking say.
The yellow one's the one
all
you
I
want.
have are two options.
Wait.
Witness?
Hang on. No.
Yeah, that's
no,
the
no,
one.
That one. Click the red.
That one?
Click the red. Look.
Thank
Look
you.
at the hammer.
It doesn't-
It's different.
It doesn't clarify.
What do you mean? The yellow
It-
chat bubble hammer option allows the prosecution, the defense to present
my
evidence.
bad. Okay,
The
my bad.
the
I see
red
that now.
chat,
Yep.
the red eye. Get
I-
this witness out of here.
I'm
Your
locking
Honor,
up the
please.
witness just because of the judge's actions.
Shut up. All right. Prosecution.
Boo.
Now that I figured out how to do my job.
Wait, can you
Go
hit the
ahead.
red button to just send the witness away really fast?
Yeah, hold up.
Thank you.
My bad. My bad, court. Do your thing.
Boo. Mistrial. Mistrial.
Shut up. Good God. This is like I played last time I played this game. You can't, like, I don't see the hammer. Anyways.
Sounds
like a
skill issue, Judge.
'cause-
So,
Shut
Can we
It's 'cause
restart
he's a
the
boomer.
court
Who said that?
proceedings?
Who said that? Who said that?
Your Honor?
Oh no! Breaking news. Leeds first trial. Oh my god!
Oh man.
I am
Not my
mad.
job still.
I am mad. That's hilarious.
Judge, can the prosecution give their statement,
Hold
please?
on. No.
It's the wrong mode,
All right,
Your
What am
Honor.
I doing here?
Shut up. All
Why
right.
is
Hey,
my witness Santa Claus isn't supposed
Your
to
Honor,
understand
it's usually
yet, Your
opening
Honor.
statements to start out with.
Hold on.
All right.
Go
So-
away.
I bring my case, even though I do not have the green light, which I should have.
The witness is still at the witness stand, Your Honor. Your Honor, the witness is still at the witness stand. There we go. Good job.
All right.
There you go, Frank. Go.
So, I
Hi.
have some pretty clear evidence to demonstrate that Mr. Rumpton A. Dune, I don't know what the A stands for, but I'm guessing it is AI.
Oh shit.
But we'll get to that later in the case. I believe that he has been faking his dentistry license and improperly pretending to be a doctor for the entirety of his career. He has performed many a dental operation and used the aforementioned AI to make his decisions
How dare he use
for
Allen Iverson?
him. What say you, Attorney Rumpton? No relation.
You looking at the same guy I am?
Yeah,
Over here?
that's your client.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my fucking
Shut your bitch up.
the
Go ahead,
dude
Rumpton.
here. I'm talking to Drake, okay?
Hey, Drake.
Listen. First and foremost, this AI nonsense. Hang on, I need to give an
Who
opening
the fuck
statement
is
before I
typing
can.
so loud?
I think it's the bailiff.
Shut your bitches up. Oh my
Ladies and gentlemen of the court,
Shut up.
my client, which is apparently spelled Rumpton A. Dunn, has been accused of faking his dentistry license. First and foremost, this guy is not Rumpton A. Dunn. This is Drake from Drake and Josh. You can all clearly see my defendant is Drake from Jake and Josh. Okay. Second off, he appears to be wearing a lab coat, but that does not mean that he is pretending to be a dentist. He could be pretending to be a lot of things, okay? It could be Halloween. We don't know. All right? But I'm going to prove to you today that Rumpton A. Dunn, or I guess Drake, is not faking his dentistry license, and that this is a sham of a case. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Prosecution, go ahead.
All right. So, we look at our client, who is clearly no one but
How dare you throw paper at me?
Rumpton A. Dunn, or Dune, as he potentially prefers it to be said, in the process of impersonating a doctor in the very moment
Objection,
where
Your Honor.
he
Doctor's too
actually
broad.
says,
Yeah, shut your bitches up.
I'm not impersonating a doctor, I'm pretending to be one. And so I will say, the first piece of evidence to say he is pretending to be a dentist is a Fender bass guitar.
What?
Because I have seen your client spending a lot of time playing his Fender bass guitar, but not really much time at all doing any actual tooth work. And
Objection,
instead,
Your Honor. This is irrelevant to the case.
no, it
Let me
takes
hear about it.
10,000 hours to master anything. But it seems he's more interested in taking that time to master the Fender bass guitar. And whenever it comes time to do any actual toothiness, what does your client consult? A magic 8-ball!
That's pretty valid, honestly.
Prosecution, why are you bringing
He's
up
like-
this specific brand of guitar?
Because it's all I have.
Okay.
Any more questions? Your Honor?
No sleeping in my courtroom.
Yes.
So, and I can tell you that in the process of doing false tooth work, our fake dentist wrote in done.
How is it false?
If you let him talk, Judge.
I just did. Shut your bitches up.
He does not actually have his license, and he has been improperly practicing.
You have lack of evidence on this. Show me.
Well, I no longer have the green light, so I can't show my third piece of evidence.
Well, go ahead.
Well, my friend Jesus Christ would tell you that he's met several of your clients' patients because he killed them with his inadequate dentistry.
Okay.
And honestly, I'll just say this. I knew a Rumpton once, and he was a dentist. I know that's not relevant, but fuck you.
Okay, that's quite enough. Thank you. Oh, shit, we got breaking news here. Local dentistry draws criticism, braces as a bonus. Dang.
Brace bonus?
Wait,
Attorney
why'd you kick me off?
Rumpton, what do you have to say about that?
What the?
Shut your bitches up, boy.
There's been a lot of talk about practicing bass guitar, but Your Honor, people have hobbies. Their entire life does not need to be spent doing their job. Okay? Are you punching the dog?
No, I'm just.
Your Honor, he's punching a dog.
Yeah, I know. Fucking stop that shit.
Holy shit.
You done?
No, I'm
No.
I wasn't punching the dog.
Good.
I was.
Bailiff Jordan.
I was petting him.
Bitch ass. Oh, stop it.
I was.
Thank you.
I was just petting him, Your Honor.
Yeah, I
Just
don't
like
believe
that.
it. Continue, attorney.
Anyhow, yes, my client does play a bass guitar, and the fact that you know it's a Fender is kind of weird. I don't know if you've been following my client Drake around, but yes, it's rather strange. I'm gonna present some evidence here. Your Honor, this might not be about my client, but the prosecution has been shown to wear jorts on a regular basis.
That was one time, and you know that.
Multiple times! You've worn them multiple days in a row because you didn't want to do your laundry!
How many times am I gonna?
Shut your bitches up. Continue.
Okay? Now, Your Honor, I can attest to the fact that my client is a real dentist because I have a client of his who he's done dental work on. In fact, he recently did a root canal for my dad.
Oh.
Oh shit.
My dad got dentistry work done by Drake over here, okay? He's doing great. All right, he got a nice cleaning. He got a root canal done because he had a cavity, a really deep cavity actually. And he even bought him a Father's Day card, despite the fact that he is not his real father.
Wait a second.
My client Drake is an excellent, morally sound man who would never fake a dentistry license, and he has a hobby of playing guitar. He goes to church, so he knows Jesus. Okay? And sure, he likes Magic 8 Balls. Who doesn't? Magic 8 Balls are fun. In fact, in my classroom, because I'm a teacher on the side, we actually have a Darth Vader Magic 8 Ball that says cool lines to the kids when they go up and they do the Magic 8 Ball. It's actually really fucking awesome.
So, I want to ask, give an example of a cool line for our audience here, for the judge, to see if these lines are actually cool or they could be used as improper medical advice.
Ooh, well, I'll give you an example. One of the kids said. They said, "Am I gonna get an A on the test today?" And then the Darth Vader said, "The Force is not with you."
Your Honor, can I ask a question?
What's up?
If you're a dentist, can you explain why he turned into a chicken?
Oh shit.
That is tooth fairy magic, Your Honor.
He do be the gawkin, so.
Understood.
Would a real dentist hire an attorney who still believes in the Tooth Fairy?
Your Honor, my witness today will show you that not only is the Tooth Fairy real, but Santa Claus is also real. I'm going to request that we call my witness
Oh shit, my bad. I was
to the stand, Your Honor.
there we go.
Your Honor, real quick, I'd like to say that I believe in the Tooth Fairy still.
Oh, I preach.
I think everyone believes in free money.
Preach,
Ho,
preach.
ho, ho.
Witness, could you please state your name and occupation for the court?
Good evening, gentlemen. I am Santa Claus, gift giver to children non-denominationally. Legally, that's all I can say.
Santa Claus is a good friend of mine, not my client. My client does not know Santa Claus. Sorry to spring this on you, Drake, but I brought Santa Claus in today. Santa Claus, you have, in fact, keep your eyes on everybody, right? You know who's on the naughty list. You know who's on the nice list. You check it twice. Is that correct?
Indeed.
Well, can you confirm for the court if my client in the last year has been on the naughty or the nice list?
What is the name of your client?
Drake Bell.
It's Rumpton A. Dunn.
Fine, Rumpton A. Dunn. I guess that's a different person, but that's who the trials are for, I guess. I guess it'd be better for Rumpton A. Dunn than Drake Bell.
Prosecution, you gotta shut your mouth.
Upon consulting the list, I will say Drake Bell, naughty list.
But in a good way.
All right,
Your
Santa
Honor.
said to cuff him. All right, I'm cuffing him.
Is not on the naughty list.
There we go, Your Honor.
That could also, though, be a form miserror. I mean, I only check these twice a year. It's not usually up to date. But on this list, he is not.
Right. Have you ever been to the dentist, Santa Claus?
Oh, several times.
Can you describe how difficult it would be to forge a dentistry license?
Well, I guess if he wrote on a piece of paper, I am a dentist, I think I would believe him.
The prosecution can talk to the witness now.
I don't leave the North Pole that often.
All right, Mr. Claus,
That's my name, don't wear it out.
have you ever been to the dentist?
Oh, several times.
He's already said that. I'm cuffing him.
All right, wait. Slow down there, bailiff.
And how would you say your teeth are?
Oh, whatever do you mean?
I just want to know, how would you say your teeth are?
Oh, I'd say they're fine.
That's good to know. And I would say, Mr. Dunn, would you say that you've seen his experience with teeth? Because you've seen him when he's awake, of course. And
Hold
when he's
on,
sleeping.
court. The bailiff has something to say. Bailiff, go ahead.
Yes, I'd like to just declare I don't think Santa actually flosses. Can I cuff him for that?
No.
Oh.
Santa, can you floss for 60 seconds for the court?
Just gonna. This is
Well, according to LUFC sponsored events, hell no.
All right, you're a charming mythical figure. We all love you, Mr. Claus. Well,
Oh, I have one more question for Mr. Claus. One more question.
Whoa.
No,
Nope.
no.
You gotta shut your mouth.
No, bailiff. Were you yawning?
No.
I heard a yawn. All right, continue prosecution.
That was the dog.
what would you say someone would be feeling if they were at the hands of a bad dentist, Mr. Claus, or a fake dentist, perchance?
Very naughty. Naughty,
they
naughty,
would
naughty.
feel naughty.
Naughty.
Interesting. That's all the questions I have for our defense's
Oh shit, we got some breaking
witness.
news. Shut the fuck up. Santa naughty list leaked.
Name Son of America. Why?
No!
No. Why? No.
Journalist, I will see
Nope.
you in court.
Nope. I gotta cuff you.
I
I'm
actually do
sorry.
Right now.
How dare you
I
put
just
me?
report the news.
New fake news. Ho ho ho.
Hey,
Santa,
yo,
I'm
yo,
putting you
shut
in
up.
cuffs.
Let
How
the
dare
president
you
talk.
put me?
Thank you, Jordan.
Yeah.
Thank you, bailiff.
Hey,
Bailiff,
and you know what? You're also on the naughty list. I'm gonna cuff you too. I'm cuffing this whole lobby
I
together.
would like to call
Damn,
Your
my
Honor,
witness-
Your Honor, I
Shut
have
up.
another question for the
Shut up.
witness.
Shut up. Shut up. This whole court is out of order. You let the press talk.
Well, fuck
Oh,
the
wait.
press because apparently they.
Hey, wait a second. No. Freedom of speech, damn it. All right. This kangaroo court's back in session. Damn it.
This is real court, Judge. I don't know why you think this is fake court.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Your Honor.
All right. Yeah, what?
Can I ask one last question to the witness before you dismiss them?
Si, senora.
Santa Claus.
Oh, sorry,
Oh.
slipped.
Ow, my Your Honor, the bailiff concussed me. Santa Claus, yes, there is such a thing as faking your dentistry license, but would you agree that someone who has their dentistry license can still be a bad dentist?
Just like how someone with a bailiff license can be a bad bailiff. Sure.
Okay, that's
Yes.
it. You're going arrest.
No further questions, Your Honor.
You're under arrest for the rest of this session, Santa Claus. How dare you not give me my Lego Tonka truck that I asked for?
All right. Prosecution, final question.
Oh, I have no more questions for this witness. I would like to call my witness to the stand.
Heard.
I would like to call my witness with a newly equipped translator collar to the stand.
Uh-oh.
Hello. Would you like to introduce yourself to our court today, Mr.
Ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Oh, shit. It's the dog of wisdom.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
More like dog a chicken.
Hello, Mr.
Hey.
Dog of Wisdom. It is very nice to meet you in the flesh.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Thank you. That's really nice of you. It means a lot. I have to ask you, how much proximity would you say you've had in your time near Mr. Dunn?
Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
He spit facts.
That's pretty fair. Now, you've taken a look at his goings on day to day, and maybe went as far back, given your shared history, to when they were in medical school.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Did they
Yeah,
pass their classes in medical school to perhaps become a dentist?
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
It seems that you're missing some classes there, bub. And what I'll say is that there seems to be a long practice despite that. So, can you talk a little bit about the dentistry that has occurred under Mr. Dunn's watch since obtaining that license, quote unquote?
I would like to request that the bailiff stop doing what he's fucking doing.
To the court, I must say this is absolutely shocking, and it's worse than I could have ever conceived.
Prosecutor, I agree.
Look, attorney, do
I
you
don't know
have
what the
anything
dog's
to
saying.
say for your clients? You don't know what he's saying? You can't even understand that? Are you kidding me right now?
I don't even know what the dog doing.
I'm petting
It's
him.
pretty clear
I'll
what
pet
the
him.
dog's
I'll pet
doing.
him.
I gave him a translator
Court,
collar.
I
Are
have
you
a
deaf?
question of the jury. Jury, I have a quick question. 1 for yes, 2 for no. What the dog doing?
That's a good point.
Pretty
I
good.
have a question actually from my client, Drake. I'm sorry, Rumpton A. Dunn. To the Dog of Wisdom, would you like a dental bone, little guy? Yeah,
Oh,
here you
snap.
go.
Good argument. Good argument.
Excuse me, objection. This is in-court bribery occurring right before our very eyes.
Actually, you should know that my client
Actually, how dare you
also
accuse
does
that?
Shut
minor
up,
work
bailiff.
on dogs. Okay? And he has dental bones ready to go for just such an occasion. This is not a bribe happening in court. This is a service that my client provides as a real dentist.
I will say.
Have you asked for compensation for these bones?
It's a free. Hang on.
Attorney, you don't have to answer that question. That is a leading question.
Oh, okay.
What about a follow question?
I feel
You
that
are
this
a
is
bailiff,
evidence
shut
of a
up.
clear quid pro quo. Why is the judge smoking a cigarette in the court?
Why
You're
are you
smoking one
talking
too.
about this, asshole?
Smoking a cigarette.
Yep. Put him away.
Thank you, bailiff.
Put him away.
I agree, Dog of Wisdom.
That was very controversial
All
what
right.
you just said, dog. I'm gonna have to put you in cuffs too.
Hey, settle down there, bailiff.
We have a corrupt bailiff. He is arresting everybody.
I will.
Bitch ass up.
Yeah, exactly. Arrest you
Your
again.
Honor.
You too. You know who I haven't heard from? Journalist, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing okay.
The journalist is corrupt. Lock him up too.
What's up? You too? Hey, journalist,
Kinda
do
hard
you
to
need
write.
something to drink? Some water? Food?
No, I have a Sprite.
Right?
Sprites are good.
Give us Sprite.
Yeah, I already have a Sprite.
Yeah, what? You good? You good, homie?
I'm
Bring the
noticing
press. All
something
right, sweet.
actually.
So,
I'm noticing something in my witness's teeth. On the
a tongue?
probably from that bone that he was just given.
Dude, that's a tongue.
I'm noticing chocolate in his teeth.
Oh.
Your Honor.
I believe that that the defense's client has just attempted to murder my witness live.
Oh my
Objection,
God.
Your Honor.
Oh my God.
Clearly
No
did
way.
not see chocolate.
No.
They're lying.
Chicken him. Bailiff,
Check
chicken
him
him.
teeth,
The
Your
witness.
Honor. Check him teeth.
You're going away.
No, wait a minute. No, chicken, Frank, good God.
Why?
Why
He's dead right now. The wisdom dog is dead.
Check him teeth.
Your Honor,
him
he
here.
is just sleeping. My client
No,
did
he's
not
definitely
give him any
dead. The
chocolate.
Z's mean the last letter of the alphabet.
No shit.
Breaking! Read all about it. Dog of Wisdom, dead on the stand.
No, he woke up.
He's still.
Breaking! Read all about it. Dog of Wisdom, awake at the stand.
Dog, wake
Oh,
up.
okay. Well, we can unrelease him then.
All right.
Your Honor,
I
I do
my
believe
case.
that the prosecution
I've
just tried
heard
to
enough.
lie in court.
I've heard enough. We are doing final closing arguments.
All right.
Oh my
away.
God, the dog is Jesus.
Go
Suck
away.
it, journalist.
Bye.
Your Honor, I have two requests.
How do I make the
One
dog go
one
away?
is that I present one more piece of evidence, and that if the jury finds my client
Scroll.
guilty, that I'm given the opportunity
go.
to present one more piece of evidence after they've declared my client guilty.
Oh. Okay.
Preach, homie, preach.
All right. First things first. I don't know if we could trust this prosecution. I found a coconut gun in his car.
Oh my God.
But wait, where'd you find it?
In the
in
car.
the glove compartment.
That is a
Like,
constitutional
location,
right under our
location,
Second
location.
I'm
Amendment.
gonna arrest you.
In his car, outside the courthouse. Sir.
Okay, fair enough.
It technically wasn't me. It was a private investigator. You know.
But where did
Alright.
the private investigator find it?
In his vehicle, in the glove compartment.
Was he shopping?
What? The private investigator?
Yeah. No. The. Never mind.
I don't get it, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I'm too stupid to understand. All right. I'm cool to move to the closing remarks, and if my client's found guilty, I'll present my last evidence.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, from what I can tell, from all of the goings on in our court today, I am a very, very naughty boy, and that is notwithstanding. What I have also found is that our bailiff is a very, very naughty boy.
I was
Stop
doing
throwing
my
things
job.
Stop throwing things at me, bailiff. What I will say is that we may have just seen an attempted murder of a witness in our very court, in these sacred halls. And furthermore, we know that it is very, 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 very easy to fake a dentistry license through your witness, Mr. Claus. What say you, Attorney Rumpton?
Prosecutor Nima, question for you.
Sure.
Where is Rumton A. Dunn's practice located in? Where's it located?
Underneath a pizza parlor in Washington, D.C.
Okay, thank you. Bye. I've made my final decision. I find in favor.
What?
Yeah!
Not guilty.
I had an Uno reverse card, anyways.
Oh.
Rumton's a dentist.
Wasn't the Twitch chat the jury in this?
Well, Twitch chat also just said not guilty, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Not guilty. Also, y'all were
The accused man, Rumpton A. Dunn. Thank you, Pat.
Can we point out how Rumpton just killed a dog with chocolate?
No, the dog woke up.
Yeah.
No one recognized my
client
coconut
did.
ball joke. That's all I have to say.
I mean, Drake Bell's done a lot of crazy shit, so, you know.
Excuse me, that is Rumpton A. Dunn?
It's not Rumpton A. Dunn, you bastard.
Can someone explain the fucking backstory of this? Because I don't fucking know.
There is no,
No,
backstory to this. He took
years
my
ago.
full name.
Fucking know.
Years ago, Rumpton had a friend that said, "Oh, Rumpton, that sounds like a dentist's name."
No, it was a pharmacist, you idiot.
Oh, okay.
You had the whole
He didn't
premise of the
remember it.
joke screwed up anyhow.
The joke is that we were in Michigan. I was meeting some of Dylan's, I guess, family friends, and then this lady, you know, very drunk lady. I introduced myself as Rumpton, and she's like, "That's not a real name. I'm a pharmacist, and I've never heard of that name before." And I was just kind of stunned, as they did not believe it was my real name.
Oh my
See,
god.
I had pharmacist in mind, but I thought that was me confusing with a Phineas and Ferb reference.
Ooh. All right, head back to Discord and undeafen. We'll close out the lobby.
All right.
I'm just saying, I'm the only guy who got a guilty verdict today.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Strong point.
I thought
You
my
are
case
the-
was airtight.
I just got a bunch of achievements after I closed the game, by the
Yep,
way.
same,
You do?
same.
Hold on,
That
let
was
me see what that
interesting.
looks like.
Interesting, but
Oh yeah, there they are.
I only got one achievement.
this was tremendously fun. I'm glad that we got to go through the proper court systems to vet all of our frustrations with each other and accuse apparently Drake Bell instead of Rumpton A. Dune. We ended up learning. Or Dunn. Rumpton A. Dunn. Yep.
Hey.
A.
Rumpton-
It wasn't in
Rumpton-
Coconut
The only
Mall.
distinct
That's all I'm
person.
saying.
Rumpton, you and I will be able to settle our legal feud at some other point when it's not a premature end. I took my victory, but I will not take it as I have won the battle, but I want to
Jordan
continue the
wasn't
war.
the judge, we would have gotten.
Okay,
through that.
listen. You brought up Sonic Adventure 2. It's not on you.
Dylan
Listen,
solid
it's okay to
dog
be
wisdom,
wrong, Jordan. It's fine.
I'm always correct on that. So,
yeah, sure. Okay.
you guys have any parting words you want to say to the chat before we wrap up for tonight?
Sure.
Frank,
I really
Get a controller
think...
that's not an N64 controller.
Yep, valid. Very true. Very true. That was proven.
See, like, I thought I provided a pretty compelling case that the N64 controller was just being used for naughty things. I even spoke to Santa Claus and tried to get him to prove it, but, you know, whatever.
How is Santa Claus and the dog on the stand for 2 cases?
Yeah,
they're trustworthy. They're trustworthy.
The one major criticism I have of this game is you can't pick who the witness is.
That would be cool,
Like,
yeah.
Like, you know,
They might add it in.
Because you can pick who the defense you can pick who the defense is. You can pick
The
who
defendant.
the attorney is. Yeah, and so but you can't pick who the witnesses are. And I feel like having custom witnesses would help with the character building of the situation.
Yeah.
I also
Otherwise,
feel like
you're just kind of throwing shit to Santa Claus.
I also feel like it'd be
Yep.
nice if they increased the lobby size to 10 and allowed for 2 separate people to be 2 separate witnesses.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
would be
agree.
nice.
Like,
And-
I was really... Yeah, good.
Because I was gonna say, like, part of it is like, if the same person's playing both witnesses, then that person could just be like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna like, I'm not gonna play both sides. I'm just gonna like fuck people over."
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, and it's interesting because when we had the same twice, like, we had Sadie and the Dog of Wisdom. We had Santa Claus, kinda, and Santa Claus, kinda. Like, I wish there were more, like, I guess, yeah, like, kind of what Rumton's saying, where you could have, like, maybe even if you have enough people, build it up to, like, 2 separate witnesses for each, like, so you can have a choice rather than, like, literally, what the hell is a dog gonna
Yeah.
say?
Yeah.
And I feel like if we ever do this again, it would probably be better if we had a jury that was like a jury and not
Yeah.
Oh
just
yeah,
a
add
judge
3 more
making
people.
unilateral-
Yeah.
a judge
I mean, there's
making
options
unilateral
for there's
decisions.
slots.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
did
just gotta
6
get more
for this
people on
group.
this.
I was gonna say next time we just expanded to a few more people. It might
Yeah,
alleviate
get
some of our
music.
headaches.
Yeah, get music,
100%.
get community members, yeah.
Yeah, definitely think there's some room to do some cool stuff in the future with. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
Can I say one more thing real quick?
Yeah,
one
go
more
ahead.
thing really quickly. Well, 2 more things actually. First off, don't forget everybody, this upcoming weekend will be our big Pride event. Make sure you clear your calendar so you can be here for some of the great things that we will be doing. And
will
secondly,
you redeem those incentives?
exactly, will Frank eventually get a tramp stamp? We'll find out. Secondly, and I want everyone to be in unison on this. Everybody, let's get a verdict on Jordan. Is he guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty. Top 10 homie.
Nope.
Based off of his bailiffing job,
Guilty.
he's guilty.
What
Guilty.
the fuck? I was
Guilty.
not.
Guilty.
I barely put
Guilty.
anybody in chicken for that one.
You suck so much.
Guilty.
Froggy, do you have any breaking news for us?
Yes. Bailiff found guilty.
Ah, damn it. All right.
That's what the B in Jordan B stands for, by the way.
Ah,
Guilty.
shit.
Bailiff.
All right.
Fuck it up.
I'm going to go ahead and outro. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for making this happen. It was very fun.
You as
It was
well.
great. Thank
Yep.
you.
See ya.
Thank you really much. I appreciate it.
Take care.
As always, upcoming event. Super excited about it. 27th, 28th, 29th. Clear calendars in the evening. Big stuff coming up here. Love you guys very much. Have a great night. We'll see you later.
Until the coming of gotta stop for good luck. For the nights like this, put your hands up. Look, the moment even from dusk. Yo, you always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that. No, it's been a good day, good night.